yeah, Blackson in the hizzle, all for shizzle dazzle. We got an excellent show here today, and we're gonna start off the week right with Champions Corner. What up, Deacon? What up? What up? What up? What up? So yeah, man, we're gonna wait for Trevor to arrive, and we're going to get this thing started because we got to square away this title. So it's actually a good title debate. We're going to deal with CTE. CTE, which is a condition which is head trauma to the brain. And with that being said, let me leave a link in the chat, and let's see. Straight Talk with Trevor. Boom. Okay, there we go. Boom. Yeah. All right. And put that in the chat. Okay. Cool. Look like we're all set, y'all. Okay, so yeah, man. Let me turn this mic down just a little bit. I might think look like the levels are really high. Let's see. Settings, audio 110. Let's put it at 100. It was at 110, so let's take 10 off. Check. Yeah, that looks good. Oh shit, it still looks like it's kind of beefy on the audio. Damn, hold on. Kind of beefy on the audio. I think that's good. What up, Zanzi? What up, man? Ooh, what's up, the arena? What's going on? So, yeah, man. We're here another week, another Monday. Shout out to Zanzi, shout out to Deacon. Yeah, man. Let's start this week off right, man. So, yeah, we're going to come up with this title with CTE. So, once we get the title squared away, I can start doing my thorough research. I mean, we both already know about Chris Benoit and the situation, and I want to go further into the research, but I don't know if be there in 5 minutes, running a little behind. No problem, Trevor. Actually, I started early, so you're good. I actually started early, so you are good to go, brother. Let me turn this thing down just a little bit here. Just a little bit. 7, 8. All right, y'all. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to. Oh man, what we got in the comments here? Trevor. Oh yeah, man. Trevor's gonna be here, man. So yeah, man. Give a shout out to Gynocracy Takeover, man. I've been watching her channel. For y'all that like that type of material, it's a little on the, hey, what up, Free Spirit? It's a little on the drama side, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of it too. I guess I kind of caught Nature Mom off guard because I had she froze up. I said, yeah, the drama, and she just looked at me like, shit, I'm she doesn't compute drama. So hey, shout out to Nature Mom. Yeah, that's my little sis, man. She doesn't comprehend drama. Not like us YouTubers. A lot of us comprehend the drama quite well. What up, twin? What up, twin? Yeah. Free Spirit in the hizzle. Yes. So, man, I'm having a good time, y'all. I'm having a great time, man. The weather is starting to recede a little bit with the I detach from drama as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what, Free Spirit, you and Nature Mom, I think y'all would be good on the panel together because you remind me a lot of Nature Mom. I mean, just your poise, definitely. She's definitely. You guys definitely have a kindred spirit going on there. So yeah. Oh, what up, Venkat? What up? In the house? Oh, yes. Venkat is in the house, man. Yeah, man. I'm ready to get this thing started, man. Trevor has definitely have the title all written down. So once I get it written down, then I know how to approach it. Like I said, I got another debate with KOT on Ulysses S. Grant. So I think I'm gonna have to. Now these kind of debates I can do. I could simultaneously do research because they're, like I said, debating war strategies and debating head trauma. The head trauma is similar to the vegan debates. You know, I have a lot of similar type of books that I can use, similar type of sources. So yeah, it's gonna be similar to my vegan debates if y'all have seen those. So it'll be similar to that. Um, you know, as far as using, you know, medical journals and all that. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Yes, it is. So yeah, man, I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready, man. Shit. I'm excited. Man. But I will have to ask this though when you get on. I'm gonna have to ask this. Are you gonna have the debate with Asar first? Which will give me time, because like I said, I still need time to debate KOT, because most likely that's going to be the next debate that Solar sets up with me. He's going to give me a call, and KOT is going to be on the phone. So I appreciate Trevor's enthusiasm, but I think that's going to be the next debate lined up. Plus, I owe that to KOT. HP, you know. Christian Hilton Ball. Oh man, my son just sent me a text. We watched the same. Let me send him a text. I wonder if he's on right now. Yep, sure do. Yep, sure do. Boom. Okay, my young son just texted me out. Let me say I'm live. Man, my son does so many damn accounts. Let me send him a. Oh, I like his damn profile. He got like a little ninja thing going on here. Rhino. Okay, y'all, just excuse me. I'm just scrolling through. Son sent me a message, and we just happen to be subscribed to the same channel. And he just let me. I tell you, this YouTube thing is so funny to me sometimes. Gynocracy Takeover, Son, and oh yeah, oh of course, Sister Noble. Good lord. She just tagged me in the damn video she just made. And she's going ballistic crazy over the damn result. She wants the result. She wants to know who won between me and Asar. Like, she is driving her batshit crazy. That poor girl. Shout out to Asar. Again, man. We do this for fun, man. You know, I'm tempted to play that damn video, man. This girl is batshit crazy. Good lord. Then she gonna chew out and talk about Solar, and then she gonna turn around and ask Solar for some damn results. Are you serious, girl? She is, yo, Deacon. She is beyond relentless. She is determined to get one up on Blackson. Not after that show me and Nature Mom did. There's no coming back from Pork Chop for that. So Pork Chop, yeah, she either has to make amends with Nandy, who she talked about really bad about her. Now, even though y'all know I'm at odds with Nandy. Nandy don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with Nandy, but I'll be damned. I repudiate that shit that Aaliyah said about damn Nandy's brother getting stabbed in prison by Muslims. Man, that was fucking horrendous, man. Why would you say some dumb shit like that? But that's what you on. You on that type of drama, Aaliyah Muhammad. You said that I hope I get in an accident on 285. You hope Angel dies from cancer, and you're glad that Nandy's brother got stabbed in prison. You are scum. You are scum, chick. But you know what? We didn't come here for that. We came here for Champion Circle. Yeah, I just wanted to address that real quick because I just got this tag, so I'm just addressing the tags that I got. So I said one from my son, one from Gynocracy Takeover, and one from damn Noble. Good lord. This video is funny, and of course I left some happy faces over there. Yeah, that shit was funny to me. Okay, so Aaliyah has a thirst for blood, right? Ain't that crazy though? You know, she was like, I hope Allah, this and that. I said, damn, Allah is Allah your personal hitman now? Is that how Allah works? Allah is your personal hitman? Because I didn't even know Allah liked nigga gals. First of all, I didn't even know he liked nigga gals like that. You know, but yeah. Yeah, I was like, dude, that's not gonna happen because I'm the best truck driver in the whole state of Georgia. Not gonna happen. No, sir, not gonna happen. So, yeah, that wishful thinking on her part. Leah, don't hold your breath. Okay, don't hold your breath on that one. Okay, okay. So yeah, man, waiting on brother Trevor to arrive, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy out, man. It's YouTube, boy. Woo! But it's fun though. It like the drama. It's just amazing. Like I was telling Nature Mom, it's like that space has been filled. The people who grew up on Jerry Springer and Maury Povich and all that. Oh yeah, yeah. The space is here on YouTube. It has been resurrected in the Black YouTube sector. Yes, it has. Yes, yes. The drama is in full force. Full force. You know, I'm gonna tell you the drama got so bad. Sister Noble got on Judah's channel, and Judah's like, I don't even know this dude. She's like, no, with Black Son. And he's just looking at her like, yo, I don't know him. Shout out to Judah, even though I don't know Judah either. But shout out, Sister Noble. We as men, we're not wired like that. Okay, we don't do that. We don't just go and just gossip and do all that shit about people. Like Judah doesn't know me. I don't know Judah. Judah doesn't have beef with me. I don't have beef with him. I've never been on his channel. He's never been on my channel. End of discussion. Like, what more? Like, what, you trying to push my name to Judah and this and that? No, that's your beef. And that's what I've been trying to explain to you all these years. Like whatever beef me and you have is between me and you. But when do you grow up and be an adult about it and stop being childish and putting other people in the mix? You know, other people like Aaliyah Muhammad, like Nandy 3PG, like Karen, like, and they were like, let me talk about Karen. Karen was always the one to say, you just throw shit until something sticks. So I threw shit one time at her and it stuck. So I'm like, well, people talk that talk, but can't walk that walk. But hey, it is what it is. I see why her jobs complain. Yeah, I see why her jobs fired her. Not only complained, but fired her ass. But hey, that's her money. That's her money. That's her livelihood. That's her. Hey, she's got a. I want to say she's got to learn, but CTE again. That's the debate we're having tonight. That's the title that we're gonna. And he said he's gonna be here in 2 minutes. That is the title that we're gonna deal with. CTE. CTE. So, will I be able to defend CTE? Yes, CTE is real. I think I will be. I think I'll pull up enough medical journals to validate an argument, and I think it's a very good title, man. Shout out to Trevor, man. I likes that title. I like that title. I like that title. Hey, man, I think we're in a new age now. I think, man, people are starting to wake up. I think they're getting tired of the religious baits. I hear that the competition, Sinetter, wants to venture off into other titles besides religion. Man, shout out to that, man. Shout out to whoever. I don't care who it is, man. If y'all willing to step out of the Bible, man, hats off to y'all. Hats off. Now, There are still forums for you Bible thumpers out there. Let me, boom. What up? What up, Trevor? What up? Uh
Yo,
oh.
yo, yo.
Yeah.
Can
Your
you,
mic is.
can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a little. Pew, 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 pew. It's like shorted.
Oh
It's a little
man.
short.
All
Yeah.
right. Let me go get my let me go get
Okay.
my other headset.
No problem. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Okay. How's my mic? Is my mic doing that, or is it straight? Trevor, twin, y'all let me know because I can't. I won't know until after the show how my audio is. But is my audio doing the same thing? Oh yeah, yeah. Is it perfect? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Thank you. We can appreciate that, man. Yeah, I know my damn truck mic. When I did the truck show, man, that headset is fried. Oh my god! And I haven't had that damn headset that long, man. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So okay, so y'all, um, the debate with Blue and Yanga has been rescheduled again. Again, personal stuff coming up, man. We only have a few debaters, man. We're trying to recruit more people into the league, man, so we can have better circulation because um, the debaters that we have, and it just takes one thing to come up, and then boom, it kind of derails the whole thing. So, it is what it is, man. Real life, I remember I had it happen to me. I was in Vegas, and then my plane got jacked up, and or my flight got messed up, and I had to. Yeah, I had to reschedule. So I can't. Yeah, I know. It's just real life. It was just real life, y'all. So y'all just got to be patient. But I do promise our debates is, like I said, it's not about quantity, but we will have quality. I guarantee that. So the Blue and Yanga debate will be fire. I guarantee it. I stamp my name on that one. That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying? So um I do validate, like I said, any debates that I do or any debates Yanga do, they're gonna be fire. They are going to be fire. So yeah, they're gonna be fire, man. They're gonna definitely come with it, man. Yeah, I like that mask. That's a crazy mask Trevor got there. All right, Charles. So yeah, okay, we just waiting for Trevor to come on, man. Yeah, but I gotta invest
Man,
in
the
another.
whole
Okay,
I was
okay.
talking the whole time and didn't realize I was muted.
Oh, okay, okay.
I was saying that's my Uncle Howdy mask. Solar says he brought a demon out of me.
Right. Is that your other? Is that your other headset?
Yeah.
Uh oh. Is it?
Please tell me you can't.
It's like
Oh,
it's like yeah, it's weird. Are you using a okay? Are you using a hardwire or a Bluetooth?
no, just switch from the Bluetooth.
So that's a hardwire. Yeah, it's choppy, man. Do you have all your windows open or closed out? Okay, now we can't hear you, Trevor. Yeah, we can't hear you, Trevor. It sound like yeah, man. Damn. Yeah, your mic is still choppy, man. Yeah, it's real choppy. Damn. Uh oh. All right, he dropped off. Okay, y'all, we gonna wait on Trevor to get back. But yeah, like as I was saying, yeah, I got to get a new mic sooner too, man. And like I said, man, man, I don't trust the Bluetooth, so I got to get another hardwire. And unfortunately, GameStop only sells goddamn wireless now. Damn it. So I'm gonna have to go to B&H. Make your mom said go to B&H, order that. So I'm gonna have to order for something from B&H because I can't do the Bluetooth. I don't trust Bluetooth like that. But anywho, y'all, as we wait for Trevor to get back. Yeah. So yeah, we okay, let's see if Trevor has a better connection. All right, Trevor, you on. But we still can't. It's still choppy, man. Something is it your connection? Something it's probably your connection, brother.
Oh man. Never had this issue before.
Yeah, it's real choppy.
Hold on.
All right. I'm thinking, Trevor, see how many devices you have? I can hear you, but it's choppy. It's like it sounds like it's maybe your stream, your connection. It's probably your connection. Because if you change mics and it's still doing the same thing, check your close out. How many windows you got open?
Yeah, let me close.
Okay, no problem. We going. Okay. Let's try that. MD, what's going on? What's going on?
Peace, what's good? You can hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. You're good. Yeah. Trevor's having issues. Yeah, we can hear you good. What's going on, MD, man?
Oh, not much, man. Just working on this federally holiday. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
You know how it is, man. Life of a trucker, man. You know how that goes.
That's right. Yep, that's right, man. Man, I wanted you on yesterday, man. Nature Mom was on and she brought up reparations. I said, oh, damn, wish MD was on right now.
Yeah. I saw when it came up later on that day. I put it in my play later, like my save list, and I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Tonight. But yeah, like when I checked YouTube, I think you had just went off.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we went on early that day because the time differences. So yeah, man. But I was like, damn, I wish MD was here, man, because you got to hear, man. She had some interesting points, man. She we talked about it for a little bit, and I said, shit, man. I said, man, I want to get MD on one of these mornings on a Sunday with Nature Mom, because we brought it up, man, and I think it's gonna come up again eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I definitely want you.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm always up for that type of discussion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Nature Mom, she does seem like on top of trying to get all the information when it comes to that. So yeah, I mean, we can definitely try to piece something together where I can be on at the same time when she's on.
Okay.
I know her time constraints is way different from ours. So
yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to get y'all on and have that discussion, because I was saying, because it's funny how people, when we talked about reparations, I mean, and I agree with you. We should all get it and do whatever you want with it. But it's like people have this concept of oh yeah, we should do this with the reparation, do that. And it's like, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear now, Trevor. Trevor, what happened?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, it's way better. Yeah, that's good right there.
So what's open? Oh, okay. It's good. I'm on my computer now. That's why.
Yeah, it's crispy now. Yeah, it's crispy. Yeah.
What is that music in the background?
Oh, that's a video game. Let me turn that down, man.
It's every time we go on, that's always annoying me. Damn, my bad, man. Damn, I done started the show late.
Oh, you good? No, you good. Whenever you want to start it, bro.
What's up, MD?
Peace, Trevor. What's going on, man?
You just the person I want to. I'm glad that you on. So before we get into our debate title, I want to So let me see how I'm gonna say this. So Blackson, I don't know what you got going on with these women. That I don't know, man. They just on a rampage to get you, but so I'm at work today and I get a notification that I've been tagged in a post.
Right.
So I go to the post, and all I could do is just shake my head and be like, man, this person needs some help, because
yeah, I agree.
Like, who would take the time to type up a post like that and tag me in there, first of all, because I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
But like that's what I be talking about when I'm talking about so I had a revelation today, and I thank YouTube, because you guys know I've been real, anti-white man.
Right.
But I realized something today, that it's a lot of our problems is us.
Okay.
we can't progress further because of like stupid shit like this, like just stupid drama and beefs that having with one another is just ridiculous. So to that sister, all I'm gonna say, I don't have anything to do with what you and Blackson got going on. It's like leave me out of it. You know what I mean? I don't need to be tagged in anything. Is like, it's almost getting to a point now. You keep talking about people stalking you. You come off like you stalking him. I mean, come on, man. And then you bringing other people into it. It just is it's not a good look for, as a black woman. It's not a good look. So that's all I gotta say about that. But
CTE.
So what was funny, because this same person had a stream yesterday, and her panelist said something that kind of struck a nerve with me, and I wanted to ask MD, because I remember MD made a comment similar to hers, not as, I don't think as outlandish as hers, but kind of similar. So this panelist, I don't even want to say her name, because if I say her name, then they gonna make up 100 videos talking shit about me, and they don't even know me. Whatever, I'll say it. Aaliyah Muhammad, she was going on her whole rant about, I guess she has a problem with Islanders. So I had a question as to why do Black Americans, and maybe you could answer this, MD, and it ain't nothing personal, but I know you mentioned this one time in the reparations talk. Or no, you were saying that as an Islander, I wouldn't know the plight of a Black American, something like that. We said that a couple weeks ago. But why is it that Black Americans feel the need to go after Islanders versus the people that really have y'all oppressed?
Okay, all right. So just to give context, I don't like having it. Like, I don't pull. Now, some people in the reparations movement do it. Like Tariq Nasheed, like that's what he does. You know what I mean? Like, ever since he's tried to grift into the space, like, he's made a living basically off of like talking down bad on other black folks in the diaspora now. Like, I don't condone that. I don't do it.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I wouldn't necessarily say you can't understand the plight. I don't believe I said that. What I was saying is, from a political standpoint,
okay,
you can't relate.
That's what it was.
To my plight as opposed to your plight, because it's politically it's different. Like, yeah, it's the same racial injustice, but from a political standpoint, no, you can't equate what us as Black Americans went through as opposed to what you guys went through from a political standpoint, because your claim is not to the U.S. government. So the language would be different, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
No, I agree totally. I get what you're saying. That's why I said, I think that's what you said. I wasn't trying to say you said it, but you just happened to be on the stream. But
yeah, I remember we had that. I remember we were talking about that briefly. But yeah, I wasn't trying to insinuate like the hell with other black people. You know what I'm saying? I can, like, the way I think on it, I can only think on it from a political standpoint. You know what I'm saying? So politically, you can't equate your racial injustice to our racial injustice, because it's politically it's different. The way it transpired, also the way it was rectified. it's different.
So let me ask you a question. And this, I don't know, Blackson, you want to join in on this? Because again, like, this is a sensible panel. So, why is it that, and again, I heard the sister say it, and I actually wanted to comment on the video, but I was like, nah, because they don't seem to understand when you make a comment to take it as you're not criticizing them, but you're just trying to get clarity. So I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. But I hear this a lot, that a lot of Black Americans, though, they seem to look down on Islanders when, I mean, I could just speak for myself, and based on what my dad taught me, that when he came to this country, he would do the jobs that most Black Americans wouldn't do, washing dishes in the restaurant and cleaning up, shit at, we had this thing here called a swap shop. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but they had a circus there for years. They just recently had to close, they came in and closed the circus down, but he would clean up the shit behind the elephants and stuff like that. And he worked his way up, he worked his way up from working minimum wage jobs. And so he came in the right way. He came in legally, all my families came in legally. We all did what we had to do. But it's like you got a set of Black Americans that look down on us for coming in, because they'll tell us, oh, you taking our jobs from us. No, we took the jobs that you guys didn't want to do. And now I'm as a Jamaican born dual citizen saying, don't now be mad at me because I came in, did what I had to do, and I made something for myself, and you just still blaming the white man for everything. And that's my issue. It's like you on one sense, you look at us and you talk down on Jamaicans, Haitians, and anybody that wasn't born on U.S. soil, but then you blame us for taking the jobs that you didn't want to do. And then when we become accomplished and make something of ourselves, then it's like, oh, you think you better than us type, you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. And I deal with that a lot. I mean, it ain't just, hell, I've dealt with that from some family members before. So it ain't even like it's just outsiders, just being the cousin that wasn't born here.
Well, see, that's why I say you got to deal with people individually. That's why I'm glad you're bringing this up, because when it comes to just real life and just the social sciences, and that's what I was trying to explain to Nature Mom, you just got to deal individually, because I don't have no problem with your dad working or anybody hard working, whether it be Jamaican, Mexican, Asian. I like people that work hard. Now, I think what it is, and I'm just going to be honest with you, when you're dealing with the reparations, let's just keep it real. It's a money grab. It's a money grab, and the less people in the pot, the better it is for the people here, the descendants of African Americans. That's the way they look at it. So it look like, okay, well, you know what? How do we distinguish from, because Jamaicans and African Americans look alike. Let's just keep it 100. So I think, just be honest with you, people like, let me just use the Nation of Islam for an example, right? They're saying now, according to Aaliyah Muhammad, they're saying that Dad, did you want to reply to comment on Pino's video? Oh, I'm sorry about y'all. My son's texting me. So it's really about a money grab. You know what I'm saying? It's about the reparations. It's not about you coming here and taking the jobs. Obviously, if the job was available, I guess nobody didn't want the job. It's not even about the job. It's about the reparations. Like let's just say hypothetically, they give out reparations. You're going to have white people. You're going to have Native Americans. You're going to have all people jumping in that pot. Let's just keep it real. And the only safeguard is like people that look like me, you, and Trevor. But, then it's going to come down to, okay, so the Mexicans can't get it. The white people can't get it. The Native Americans can't get it. But Jamaicans, how do you distinguish the Jamaicans from the damn African-American people? And I think that's what it comes down to, the fight for the money grab.
So I totally agree with what you're saying. Let me ask you a question. MD, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm soaking it in.
You own your truck, right?
Well, I used to lease a truck, but
okay,
now I don't. I'm a company driver now.
Okay, but you're a company driver. Blackson, you own your truck, right?
Right.
So my dad used to own his truck, and then he gave it up. He was an owner. What do you call it? Owner operator.
Owner op. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he, it was just costing him way too much, so he gave it up. So now, would you guys look at him any different now, knowing that he's Jamaican? Would you look at it like, oh, this Jamaican came in and now he's trying to take jobs away from me in my field?
Me personally, no.
No, I can't say that, because if you know anything about the truck industry, hell, we see that every day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's very common.
Even to the point now where regions are controlled by a certain ethnic group.
Yeah. Yep.
Like the northern Midwest are controlled by the Russians. Like Canada and the border is controlled by the Sikh Indians.
Yep.
So no, I can't get mad. I could see another, just because it's another black person, but that will be me just being xenophobic. You know what I mean?
Right.
So no, I can't. So this is the thing, right? And this is where you have to come in from a like you said, social science, right? You have to come in with like a socio-political mindset, right? Why would I look down on not just another black person from the diaspora, but any immigrant taking a job that I wouldn't necessarily work, and yet say it's taking something from my people, right? We're talking about a group of people that have been for the last over 150 years in the most consumer-based country in the world. On top of that, our family income under $35,000 single is even less than that. Cut it in half, right? So we're talking about a group of people that's been overinflated in terms of the money, how we spend, what we spend it on, and yet we have the lowest wealth in the country. It's a psycho thing. So when I look at California, for instance, where a lot of black people were complaining about the orange fields and the grapevine fields, with all the Mexican migrants coming in, inflating that town, and it being literally no work. Yet you got like Florida orange down in Florida and in California. It's a field in California too. What in some instances exclusively have nothing but Mexicans on the field working. But on the same token, you would say, oh, ain't nobody else working the job. Well, why is that? Because we feel like we're beneath whatever income that they're making, because of how we've been programmed to spend our money. It ain't enough. That's just keep it in the buck. But that's because we've been ingrained in this society for so long. We think how the white man thinks, even though we have nothing that the white man has. So in that sense, you have to look at it that way. What does it all tie into? Reparation.
Absolutely.
So, hey, I'm glad you said that and not me, because everybody always act like I'm the bad guy.
No, hey man, like I said, I got family members that say the same thing. You know what I mean? I got family members in the construction field that, when it comes to certain industries in the construction field, it was a point in time where being a brick mason was a highly skilled trade. It ain't no more. You know what I mean? Being a sheetrock hanger, highly skilled trade. Not no more. It's only a few trades in the construction field now that are still considered like desirable, and that's maybe your electrician, your pipe fitters and stuff like that. But why is that? Because they feel, from a labor standpoint, a Mexican, hell, sometimes even a black person, they not I guess you would say competent enough to work those type of jobs. But hell, what did it take to lay a brick? It used to be, like I said, it used to be highly respectable. Not no more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because you can go to Home Depot and hire 5 of them for the day, and the house built.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have to.
Go ahead. No,
I was just gonna say. So we have to understand how we think. It's important in terms of how we think from a social health, from this instance, from a social economic standpoint. What do we feel we're worth? With us being basically a foundation in this country from the very onset, a lot of Black Americans feel like, yeah, I'm to the point now where I shouldn't have to do this. But they don't understand that they don't have the residual income from generations on that's supposed to benefit you in terms of wealth. We just don't have it. But that's a mindset. You know what I mean? So then again, like what? And I know we keep. I keep asking this question a million different ways. So here it is, a million and one. What is what's up, Angel? What is reparations going to do then? Because to a bunch of people that don't want to work, that can't, jobs are beneath them. You give them all this money now, they're going to just give it right back to the system. They are, and then they're going to be right back in the same situation. MD, they are.
Can I answer that, MD?
Go ahead.
Reparations is not about what the people are going to do. Just give them what they're owed, and then they got to fend for themselves, bro. That's why that's why I was stressing that to Nature Mom about, I agree with MD 100%. Yeah, let them get their. We shouldn't. Why? It's kind of weird. Like, why do we want to control? Like, let's just say hypothetically we get reparations, okay, and they blow it off. That's on them. MD, I'm not MD. Trevor, what you missing?
I'll say this real quick before you go, Trevor. At some point in time, we have to understand what it's either you're gonna confine within the American system or you're not. With us, we don't have that luxury to confide to anything because we didn't get the advantage that other people got. So once that debt has been taken care of, at that point in time, you are made full, right? So once you're made full, you can truly say, I am part of this machine, which is called the United States of America. How am I going to be? What cog am I going to be in order to keep this thing moving, right? So once you're rectified and once you're made whole as a real American citizen, it's your responsibility to create whatever means that you got to create in order to thrive in said system. Now, a special consideration with us, because we've been able to visualize what being an American citizen is without the benefit. So it's do or die with us. No other group of people can say that.
Yeah.
So it will be foolish of me to not explain what it is to be an American without showing an example of what I'm supposed to be as an American. I can't do that because I don't have the wealth to do it. I don't have the subsidies that other people got to visualize my quote unquote American freedom.
So let me
and again, so real quick, one more thing. You have to understand, all white people that got these subsidies and programs and benefits shitted away their money too.
Absolutely, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Well, that's kind of where I was. That's kind of where I was going to go because we always talk about like you want to feel like an American by getting, so the money is going to make you whole basically, or at least you're getting what you're owed, so you feel like you're on an equal playing field now. And I will say this, I'm not going to spend the rest of this time agreeing with Blackson, but I agree with him in this of a conversation that we had. I do think that the playing field is a lot more level than I made it out to be. Just because, like, I could admit when I'm wrong. Like, I sit back and I watch certain things, and I'm like, man, we all have the ability to make money and to do things. It's like what we choose to do at our time. But if you look, a lot of white people are destitute.
Right.
So how what do you think if the powers that be are like, well, wait a minute. They look at us, they'll look at a Blackson, they'll look at an MD, they'll look at me, and they like, man, there's a bunch of y'all that's doing pretty good for yourself. When we got these white people over here, they number one welfare recipients. They try to make it seem like it's black people, but it's them. And you guys doing a lot better than them. So why do you really need this money? Like, why should we give you this money? You on an equal playing field. You're doing better. You're doing better than a bunch of these white folks.
Reparations is not a gift. It's a debt. That's all. It's not a gift. Yeah,
there you go.
So
there you go.
That's the first misnomer right there. That has to be corrected off the top. It's a debt that's owed. If you owe me money, you owe me money. You're not giving me. You're not doing me a favor. You're owing based on the labor that I gave you, based on the sharecropping that I gave you, based on the I don't know, the crack bomb you dropped on me. I mean, I can name numerous reasons why there's a tremendous debt that needs to be paid. Just like when Mansonar, when they locked up the damn Japanese during World War II. So we have a case. The case is there. So no, it's not giving. It's not a gift. No, I'm not accepting no gift. That's why I'm all for reparations. It is a debt. It is a debt that needs to be paid to whatever class of black people, whatever mentality, whatever they do with their money is on them. That's a debt that's paid to them and their descendants that worked and sharecropped here in America and went through whatever it is, Jim Crow, you name it, Civil War, whatever it is, the debt. Black people feel that a debt needs to be owed. It's not a gift. Yeah, that's devil's
advocate. And I agree with reparations, first of all, but again, I always have to play. I got to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, but you got to put it in the correct context.
Slavery didn't affect you.
Yes, it did.
No, how? Because how does slavery affect you when it comes to reparations? But in any other walk of life, you're like, oh, that slavery didn't affect me. Slavery affected your grandparents and your parents probably. So right. The money. So shouldn't the money? No, now it's psychological. Shouldn't the money be given to them and not you?
Yeah, but if a lot of them haven't lived this long. So like, let's take example, Tulsa, Oklahoma. A lot of those people, there's maybe a handful of them people left, but a lot of them have descendants. That's psychological. And this is where we get into genetic memory, to trauma that's being passed. Yeah, epigenetics. Yeah, that shit is passed down. So the dysfunctions.
But Blackson, you see and I don't mean to cut you off, and we got to get to our topic. But this
relates to the topic.
You see the hypocrisy in what you're saying, though.
Oh no, it's science.
And no, listen, you always throw that in there. You see the hypocrisy in what you're saying. Whenever me and you had a conversation, no. Ever since I joined the arena, me and you had these conversations. Okay. And whenever I bring up slavery or whenever I bring up, mental effects from slavery and this and that, oh no, that don't affect me. I pulled up myself by the bootstrap. But now when money's involved, oh yeah, now it affects me. You see the hypocrisy there?
No, ain't no hypocrisy. I've always stood on, listen to what I'm saying. I've always stood my ground on reparations since day one. I ain't never been against reparations. Now, however, in the meantime, what I'm saying now, whenever reparations comes down the pipe, I'm all for it. I'm all for that. What I'm saying in the meantime, though, we need to pick up ourselves up by the bootstraps, meaning that we don't need to wait around for it. Now, if it goes through, then cool. But in the meantime, we still need to work, because if you don't work, you don't eat. So I don't understand how that's a contradiction. I don't get it.
Hey, Angel, jump on the stream, Angel.
At the end of the day, and that's why I don't speak on reparations from a subjective standpoint. Like we can't look at our claim and opinionate it. We can't, that ain't gonna work. That's why I look at it from a legislative standpoint.
Right.
When you talk about how it's not affecting us, it's most definitely affecting us because we're an example of a deep gap when it comes to wealth in this country, and that's directly stemming from slavery. And not only that, Special Field Order 15, where black people were supposed to be given land and resources, it didn't happen. Not only that, the Freedmen Act was supposed to establish the Freedmen's Bureau, where we were putting money into savings to build wealth that was stolen from us.
Absolutely.
That directly affects me, Blackson, and every other black American that's in this country that was born here.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted MD on the show with Nature Mom, because Nature Mom got cases where they stole land. Like, no, we have bloodlines where MD, myself, of relatives that own land here, that own land in Tulsa.
That was straight jack.
Yeah, that was straight jack. Yeah, like straight stolen. And Nature Mom got the cases, and that's why I want to work between MD and Nature Mom a schedule, because I need to get them on, because she got cases upon cases upon cases, like Atlanta.
When y'all get a chance, I want y'all to like do some research on Special Field Order 15. Okay. The initial way Special Field Order 15 was supposed to go down, and when it comes to Special Field Order 15, it was an extension that Lincoln put forth, but the initial order, what Sherman brought, literally black people that were on the coast, and basically control of the coast from Charlotte, Charleston, all the way down to south of Brunswick into North Florida. So basically, black folks right now are supposed to be in control from Charleston, South Carolina, all the way down to Jet, Florida. That was supposed to be our land. That's how it was proclaimed when Sherman wrote it up. Not only, and then when Abraham did the extension during the proclamation, all around the South, everybody was supposed to have their 40 acres. So essentially right now, black folks are supposed to be controlling the South.
Yeah.
When I say control, I mean like control. What Angel Snutting Up talks about, that's what actually supposed to happen in the South.
That's a fact. Yeah.
When it comes to like the way of thinking, when it comes to me and Talik, I don't agree, because Talik thinks more of a socialistic standpoint when it comes to how we're supposed to control the resources. I don't agree with that, but the fact still remains in some section of how we deem the reality to be, for all intents and purposes, hypothetically speaking, still we're supposed to control it. Whether that was individual families or through government subsidies, either way, it's supposed to be in control by us. Now that's something that legislation put forth, not us. We didn't come out and say after slavery, man, y'all kicked our ass for a pretty long time. I think y'all owe us some money. We didn't say that. That's not what black folks said. Congress, the one that put these measures forward. We didn't do it. So from that aspect alone, when you talk about a congressional proclamation that was set forth through the United States government and it didn't come to fruition, that alone should tell you that debt is owed. What other country do stuff like that? How you gonna tell somebody something and then renege on it? But it's still into law. How is it still in the law? Look at the 13th Amendment. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you have to look at it from a legislature. You can't argue it without looking at the paperwork. It can't be argued. It's just gonna take some of our greatest minds, some of our greatest legal minds to put it forth. And I think that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
But I digress.
No. That's right. That's right on point, MD. That's right on point, man. And like I said, in fact, I just text Nature Mom, but she probably sleep right now. But I text her, yeah, let's do a show on Field Order 15, and I know she'll be down with it. So now the only thing, MD, is going to be early in the morning. It's going to be like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know, how your Sundays look, but yeah, we like you to come on, brother, because that's going to be a good one.
I'll hit you up on the back chat, man. We'll talk about it.
Okay,
but y'all
no
continue
problem.
on, man. I want to hit a topic for tonight.
Okay.
Shouts out to you though, Trevor, man.
Listen.
I know you're feeling kind of bad. Your Dolphins lost Zani in
Man,
there.
listen. Hey, I wanted to congratulate you last week, but I forgot about that spanking the Georgia Bulldogs put on TCU, who had no damn business being there.
It was a massacre, man. It was a massacre.
Man, my Dolphin, man, listen. The fact that they almost pulled that game out was a miracle in itself, and they should have won. So I put the whole thing on the coach. He blew that game. He completely called a terrible game.
Yeah, overall it was a good game though. It was a great game.
Yeah, but we always come up short in the end, man. This is story of my life as a Dolphin fan. So
you ain't got to tell me about
it. so Blackson, one thing I did want to say though, MD, you say that the wealth gap is because of slavery. That's what you said.
It's the wealth gap in this country now between American black folks and everybody else is a direct effect of the stolen promises that were supposed to happen during Reconstruction. Yeah,
and not only slavery, but the direct assault. A lot of people, I don't know if you know, Trevor, but yeah, there's been assaults on several black cities, and a lot of people, like me and MD, are descendants of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, black people. That's why I say that this whole reparations thing is deep. But yeah, there's not only slavery, but there's been actual assaults, like actual bombings, like planes flying over, dropping bombs on this land as black people, and they didn't even deem it as a civil war.
So how long did it take? And I don't know this. That's why I'm asking. I mean, so if anybody want to call me stupid, whatever.
You're in the right hands.
How long did it take for the U.S. government to realize that they needed to give Native Americans, the deal that they have?
Man, if the United States government could have like totally eradicated the Indians, they could, but there was too many of them.
Yeah,
they tried,
but
too many. And every time I have the conversation with somebody, they always bring up the Native Americans, right? I tell them the Native Americans, you can equate the Yamasee Wars, the Iroquois War. You can equate any of that stuff to the United States government fighting the Taliban. Mm-hmm. You can kill them all day long, and they're gonna double up the next day. So eventually, what they did, they had to concede, and hey, man, look, like we gotta come to an agreement. You know what I mean? And for the most part. And when we talk about what happened to the Native Americans, for the most part, a lot of the Native Americans was all right with the white man. It's this misconception. It's this misconception that, oh man, like soon as you saw a red man, like he was shooting. No. Like oh man, what's that in your hand? Oh, this is called a musket. You want one? And they was down with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a misconception.
Well,
they were so much down with it where they start participating in the slave trade. That's how you got the folks in Tulsa, Oklahoma right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I was kind of going like so, but they still ended up conceding and drawing up whatever type of basically reparations plan for them. But do you guys have an idea how long that took?
Well, it depends on who you're talking about. When it comes to the quote unquote 5 civilized tribes, we know what was that 1840, somewhere between the 1830s and 1840s when we had the Trail of Tears.
Mm-hmm.
So we talking about the 5 civilized tribes. That was basically in the southern United States, where they moved them to out west, out in western Arkansas, Oklahoma, and that nature. But why did they do it? Here's the thing: those quote unquote five, they call them five civilized tribes for a reason, because they were connected with the slave trade. They were connected with trade, period. But what happened? The Southern Gold Rush happened.
Mm-hmm.
They start finding gold in the Appalachian Mountains, and they was like, oh hell no, y'all got to go. Why? Because at that point, your Creeks, your Choctaws, your Cherokees, and all that, they were speaking fluent English at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So what would have happened if those tribes would have understood the wealth of the gold that they were living on for thousands of years? They didn't know what the hell it was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why that happened. So that's not reparation. That's, hey, look, we're gonna move y'all here where we got this frontier going on. We're gonna move y'all here, but y'all gotta walk. But we want this little area right here, and we're gonna give y'all the frontier. So they said, so when we talk about the Trail of Tears, everybody thinks the Trail of Tears, oh, woe is me, they kicked us up. No, they agreed to it.
Damn. Yeah.
And who did they take? They took their slaves with them.
I'm just thinking in relations to black people though, like what's taking so long for the black American though? Like I'm just trying to figure this out.
We can't like compare and contrast 1830 to 2023. You know what I mean? Like it's a legislative process now. Now, I mean, I guess we could always like take up arms and like die. You know what I'm saying? But we know that's not gonna happen. And we still have to understand during Reconstruction, there were bills put in place that's supposed to benefit us, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So that's all we're going on. I mean, it's just like you going to go get a lawyer for anything else.
We fell off?
Indeed.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
Y'all continue, man. Like I said, I could talk this all day, man.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I wanted to bring it up to you, because when I heard it from the sister, I'm like, damn, like that's not the first time I heard it, but she was being so like aggressive with it. I'm like, what the hell did we do to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but you can't lump all those together. I mean, especially somebody like Leah Mohammed, man. She's so emotional right now. I mean, she took a big hit, you know, once she discovered she really didn't believe Nature Mom was my sister. So now she don't know how to come back. Nature Mom ignored her because she thought she could manipulate, and then it just didn't work out for her. So now, yeah, that's why they're doing that right now to you, tagging you and shit, because you supposed to fire me now, Trevor, because you're my boss.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I love coming on the panel, so
you're my boss. You're supposed to fire me. That's what. Yeah, you're supposed to fire me.
Hey, listen, man. I'll say this, and you know, I you know, so y'all can get back on topic. As far as that, man, like what they call these YouTube streets, man. Hey, man. Social media is a cold game, man.
It is. Like,
do anything for clout, like they was for real. You know what I mean? Even the smallest of clout. Me personally, I don't give a damn. Like, you know what I mean? It's a great way to connect with other people like mine. But hey, you can't, like these people on this internet, man. You can't tell them nothing, man.
And that's how I see it too. I like honestly, I'd be laughing at them the whole time.
That's what I do.
I mean, you know, I told Talik the very same thing, man, and it is what it is. Like, I don't give a damn. I don't watch them. I'm not subscribed to. I don't know. You know what I mean? But because every time even if I do get intrigued with whatever's like it become a shit show. You know what I mean? So
yep, exactly.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. Like I said. When they come, hell, I say a name because I don't give a damn. Like when they come to like Sister Noble, when Talik was messing with her, and you know, I was watching Talik, And like listening to her and listening to Talik, I'm like, man, like this don't like look right. You know what I'm saying? And I told him about it. I'm like, hey man, like, you know, this ain't a good look. You know.
Uh-oh, she gonna make a stream now.
I don't. And you know, like, and that was years ago, like when that happened. You know what I mean? And I was telling Talik, hey man, like she doing all this, like this cussing and like for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, man, like this ain't a good look for your channel. And Talik blocked me for that. I told this story before. He blocked me for talking about her. I'm like, well, damn. But you know, like we were Facebook friends and we were corresponding on Facebook, and I was telling, hey, like it's no ill will towards you, brother. I'm looking out for you. You know what I mean? And what happened eventually? They fell out. You know what I mean? Then, you know, like I started chilling with Blackson. She was on the panel that one time. We were having a great conversation. And, you know, I'm thinking everything. I knew Talik was never going to like rock with it. I already knew. That's why I told you, Blackson, when we were supposed to do that video, I was like, yeah, like if she going to be on, like I already know Talik ain't going to be in. So we might well cancel that.
Yeah. Well, you know, again, shout out to, I mean, you know, like I said, neither one of them had anything bad about Nature Mom. So I was like, okay, well, you know, but Aaliyah Muhammad, on the other hand, oh no, she gonna talk about Nature Mom's not even black and this and that. And I'm just like, wow, seriously? You know, and that's why, yeah, and that's why Nature Mom looked shocked. She was like, what the hell? You know, so yeah, I filled her in and yeah. So
my bad. Don't let me mute. I'm trying to steal the spot real quick. Hold on.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah. That's basically it, man. I hate you got drug into it, Trevor, man. I hate that.
No, like I say, man, I don't. Like I say, me and you, like, and I said this from day one. I really enjoyed you and Blackson. I mean, you are Blackson. You and Yanga in SVDL.
Right.
So when I thought it was a shitty deal when you left. So when I saw that you were doing streams, I'm like, well, shit, let me come on over here and you let me on the panel. So, you know, because I enjoyed y'all information. So I didn't give a shit about what anybody was saying because right. People make stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like on YouTube, people just like legit. That's how they get numbers. Yeah. Because I noticed when people talking crap about each other, then their numbers be sky high. But when they talking about just regular stuff, don't nobody watch. Mm-hmm. So I know the game. That's how it is. Talk crap about people, you get numbers. So, but I felt like, damn, when I came over here, I was gonna be left out of it because I'm just like a note. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to this. Yeah, I'm new to this and everything like that. And I had a conversation with Sister Noble on the panel a couple of times. So I thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought everything was squared. And she just all of a sudden lumping me in with whatever beef she got with you. And I know she gonna strike up a video tonight because I know, like, I feel like something's going on there. Like she always talk about how you obsessed with her. She got to be obsessed with you because, like, this is not natural for a woman that doesn't care about black ass, as she calls you,
I know.
to be
I laughed at that.
to be always, you know, striking up videos about you. That's ridiculous. But anyway,
it is ridiculous. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I get a good laugh out of it. I laughed when I saw that. And she was like, "Solar, we need a winner," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm like, and it'd be stupid stuff like. And again, I told you, like, I'm a fan. I used to be a fan of hers. I thought she had some information, so I would subscribe to her page, so I would see these notifications, and I'm like, well, damn. Why is she talking about Blackson again? I'm like what? And I was like, you know what? Let me just unsubscribe because this is ridiculous. But I guess because I was subscribed at one time, her videos still pop up in my feed. So
right,
you know,
yeah.
So, but that, you know, whatever. So onto this debate now. Anybody talk to Solar recently?
I think Yanga and Blue, they had to reschedule because something came up. So again, we need more debaters. I mean, I'm just going to keep it real. We need more debaters to keep the flow going because all it's, with the few numbers that we have, it just takes for something to come up. And
Yeah.
let me put myself in this Trevor, because when I went to Vegas, my flight, I was on a standby and it didn't work out, and I missed my debate originally. My original date was it with a no? It was with Blue. I missed my original date with Blue, so I can't. It happens, bro, because it happened to me. So I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Blue. Shout out to Yanga. You know what I'm saying? So we just need more debaters, man. We need to get back the. I don't know what happened to the other debaters. We need to get them back. Maybe we need to have a meeting with Solar and talk about the Akmalaks and the what's his name?
Well, Malak has disappeared though. He's not even on his regular stream that him and his uncle do every Saturday. They haven't done that streaming forever.
Oh, again, it might be some personal stuff. So
yeah. Malak disappeared.
I'm glad. You know what? I bet Soda didn't even know that. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, real life still happens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you got YouTube, but then you got people who have, like I said, Blue was in the middle of moving and he thought he could do the debate, but it didn't go down that way. Because, when you move, man, a lot's going on. So he had to move. And then, so, I mean, it's just real life, man. But what I will promise, when we do debates, it will be quality. We may not have the quantity, but we will have the quality. And, and I mean, let me just say this, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but it seemed like everybody in SVDL works. I can't say that for any other debate. I'm not trying to be funny, bro. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to down talk, but everybody in SVDL has a job. I'm gonna keep it real. Squad didn't have a job. You know what I'm saying? Even the commissioner, Solar, he's not only working, he's trying to buy a house right now. So it's like, I mean, hey, we're all working class. You know what I'm saying? So, when it happens, it'll be great. Whatever debates go down. In fact, I need to find out what's going on with Asar because I can't wait to see you and Asar step in the ring. So I know we trying to get our title, but we both have opponents that we got to see. I got to see KOT. You got to see Asar. So, but we go ahead.
Let me ask you all a question too, because y'all live in MD. You in Georgia too, right?
Yeah.
And this is going to be so out of left field, but the guy just left my house, so I want to ask you guys, what's the solar power industry like where you guys are?
It basically ain't one.
It's not one.
Yeah, I mean, from a residential standpoint, I mean, you can always get solar panels on your house, but from a resource, no, like Georgia's still on coal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you guys electricity is pretty fairly low then.
I mean, if you want to call it that, I mean, I guess compared to the rest of the country, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Well, my light bill is $400 a month, so let's put it that way.
Shit. Okay, you got me beat, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I mean, and it's just fun. I just wanted to ask you guys because again, this is the things. See, this is why I'm here. This is the things that people don't discuss because it's easy to get on here and talk shit about people, but you got a guy like Solar getting ready to buy a house. He got to take all this shit into consideration.
Oh, absolutely.
you're gonna have to power that house. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to look into. They wanted to quote me $72,000 for some solar panels. And I'm like, man, you crazy?
Yeah, they're expensive, man. But again, I mean, you talking about getting a tax cut every year. You know what I mean? And I think that first initial, the first year, damn, I forget. I think it differs from state to state.
Yeah.
But I know that first year, you actually get a return, a percentage of that money back. So, I mean, if I could afford to get solar panels, I would. You know what I mean? Because in the long run, it benefits you. You're talking about not having a power bill. On top of that, you're getting a large tax cut every year, like a large tax cut.
Yeah, it was 26,000 when they when I got the initial quote.
That was your first year tax cut?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I know in Georgia, they have the first year where it's like a big tax cut. And then you get the recurring one every year after that, which is a lot lower, but still it's a tax cut nonetheless.
So why do you think more people haven't gone to solar panels then? Because I mean, like in my neighborhood, it's probably 10 houses that have them.
I mean, first people can't afford them. You know what I mean? When they start doing that, I was like, well, don't it make sense just to like build a house with the solar panels
That has them on there, yeah.
You know what I mean? But that, you know, that don't benefit the people that's installing them. You know what I mean? Unless they can work something out with the housing developer. You know what I mean? But
hey,
you know,
Angel, get on the panel, man. Get on the panel.
Oh, let me see. Let me look at my phone. Let me see what he said. I saw a story where solar panels aren't what is cracked up to be. One guy saying he wishes money. I mean, yeah, in some regions, solar panels like are not the thing. Like I said, a lot of if you live on the East Coast, like solar panels ain't your thing. You know what I mean? If you live like in by any other ranges, like the mountain ranges, you ain't gonna benefit from solar panels. I mean, yeah, you will be able to sustain your house, but you're gonna get a lot of issues. When I was an electrician, I actually went to Sioux City, Iowa, and they were doing a solar field out there, and that was like 2012, something like that. So, like I said, it's a benefit, but like I said, you know, a lot of the solar fields you're gonna see them out in the Midwest, where they're trying to integrate solar and wind. You know, wind is a big thing, like in the Midwest region.
Yeah, run those turbines,
stuff like that. In definitely out west, like that. That's where you're gonna benefit most from solar panels is out west. You know, so they got a lot of solar fields out Midwest and West.
The way they sold it to me, well, I didn't get them yet, but the way they, you know, presented it to me is, you know, you're paying $400 a month for your light bill anyway. The solar panels are only like $250 a month, and so it'll basically power your house, and so it's basically cutting what I would have been paying to our power company in half. But I still gotta research it, man, because I'm not trying to get.
They're guaranteeing 250. They're guaranteeing.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the cost of it.
If that's the case, then I'll tell you to get them.
Yeah. Hell yeah. They're guaranteeing that price. Yeah,
because eventually, when you pay them off, like you ain't got a power bill no more.
Yeah, but you're talking about fucking $72,000. Like
it's gonna be a minute. It's definitely gonna be a minute. That's like what, about 10 years.
Yeah, like, well, they give them to you for like a 20-year deal. But yeah, that's like my mortgage.
They got to add the interest on.
Yeah, that's like, that's why I gotta look at it and see, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking like, well, what if I sell my house and what if I do this? You know what I'm saying? Am I still stuck with them, or how I'm gonna transfer it to the buyer?
If you leave that house to your daughter or something like that, when you pass on, she ain't got to worry about a light bill.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We talk about generational wealth.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's stuff like this that don't nobody discuss. They just, let's just live from day to day.
Yeah, I see the benefits in them. Like, definitely, I see the benefits in them.
Yeah, long term. Definitely long term. Like you said, his daughter.
Like here in Georgia, here where me and Blackson live at, we can get away with it. But like up in North Georgia, it ain't happening.
Hell no.
All right, well, so Blackson, you agreed to this title now. So let me watch your back pedal now.
No. With the stipulations, let's put down
the stipulations. The title is was CTE the cause of Chris Benoit's murder suicide?
Okay.
So you agree to that?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was easy. Now, what kind of stipulations you trying to throw in there?
No, what kind of stipulations are you trying to join there?
No.
I can debate this straight up.
You see the title. That's it. I don't have no hidden agenda. Was CTE the cause of Chris Benoit's murder suicide?
Okay.
Murder suicide. All right. Well, I wish Solar was. Hey, your setup that you have, you can't call people.
I could just send him an email. I don't know if Solar is still. Let me send him an invite. That's all I can do. I could invite to his email, but I don't know if Solar is in the clouds. I don't know. But I mean, I can. You got his number, right?
Yeah. I'm sending him a message.
Just send him a message, But now, what about you and
I don't have no way to get in contact with Asar. I mean, I haven't. Asar don't jump on panels, nothing like that. So,
but he doesn't jump on panel. But you can still. I think Solar was supposed to put you in a group where
he never did.
Okay, so you contact Solar and get you in that group because Asar do be in there because he be in there talking shit. So that's how me and him got a debate.
Because I want Asar on who had the bigger impact in wrestling, Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair.
I can't wait to see that debate. I'm anxious for that. That's why I said I want you to get yours squared away. I'm gonna get mine squared away with Generally Lee and this Pope, and then I think you could be the next one. Shit, we could be the next debate after your debate and after my debate. Me and you can damn lock it in. So yeah, I'm with it, brother. That's a good title. That's a great title. It deals with science. Science is my stilo. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So since I've been banned from vegan debates, I can do this debate. So and it's right in the same vein. So I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love when it deals with science, medical. Oh, I love it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it.
I'm sending him a message now.
Okay, good. Yeah. And I like I said, don't forget your debate with Asar either, man. I want you to get that locked in because I still got one with KLT, and I still got to do my due diligent research on Generally Lee, one of the greatest.
I want. So on my hound session, KOT left a message. Okay, he was saying how Solar should have called him. So I think if I get in this group that KOT will want to probably give me some Bible smoke because I'm pretty sure he heard something that I said and he didn't agree with it.
Once you get in there, KOT's in there, Madan Kimmett is in there, I'm in there, Yanga's in there, Blue's in there. Who else? Scheme's in there, Holly's in there. Hell, everybody. Yeah, Asar's in there. Yeah. So the debaters are in that little chat. So yeah, you'll be able to set it up, man. Just get it popping, man, and you will come out of there with at least 3 debates ready to go.
Yeah, shit, I'm ready to I'll be ready to go in about 2 weeks for my first debate.
Right. So yeah, you just need to get a hold of get a hold of Solar, get in the group, and then touch out to Asar. Asar, he'll hit you up. Trust me, he will hit you up, man. Asar is on. He's just as hungry as you are, brother.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. At first I was nervous, but then I'm like, man. Because my whole thing was the rapid fire. I didn't know how I was going to be able to handle that. But shit, I know my wife always telling me, she's like, man, you love to argue as it is, so you ain't gonna have no problem with that. So
I'll be good. This, man, it's bad that Angel stepped down as co-commissioner, man, because a lot of this I think could be rectified.
Yeah,
in terms of the scheduling. With what Solar got going on right now, she could put a little bit of weight on her shoulders, in terms of that. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
So, as a viewer, I think a lot of us we want to see more frequency in the debate. I understand why it's not happening right now. You got shit going on, that's just what it is. But when Angel was there, I think.
Yeah, she could have took
it would have definitely rectified it, but she came in the midst of the YouTube streets, you know what I mean? So
yep.
But now everything done calmed down. This would have been the perfect opportunity, you know what I mean? To like start setting them on up.
Yeah, we definitely need to I just want to get my first one under the belt. That's why I was like, shit, if Blackson free I'll debate you in 2 weeks if you want to on this.
Well, I'm still doing the research. I don't want to put you ahead of KLT because me and KLT, I promised him the debate. So we've been locked in actually for a while, and I kind of feel bad because Asar jumped ahead of him somehow, some kind of way. I don't know how. I think he had it, but anyway. But no, I gotta debate KLT first, and then boom, we can get it. Yeah, that's why I was saying you should make sure you lock it in with Asar. That way, it gives us both time to prep because I've already owed KLT a debate with the generals. Well, general and the Pope, the general versus the Pope. So that's going to be interesting. Goddamn. Who is the greatest war strategist? Goddamn Pope Nicholas or goddamn Grant? Ulysses S. Grant. I'm choosing Grant, of course.
And Holly said something on a live she did one. I gotta find it. But I want to get her on that though. I just got to go back and find the video because I commented on it, but it was so long ago. But I want to see if I could get her to take a debate on that. It was something to do with like men and women. So
Holly's in the cloud. She listening right now.
Yeah, I love them type of debates. I'll take that. I'll take that every day.
Oh, well, I think that'll be perfect, man. Yeah, definitely set up one with Holly, man. Yeah, like I said, man, we got our title locked in, but make sure you get some other debates in too, man. And don't, like I said, because I'm gonna debate KOT first, because I've like I said, I've already promised him because he was supposed to that was actually supposed to be my debate before SAR, but somehow SAR, jumped in the line, which is all cool. So I said, let me get this damn music debate out of the way because me and Madon Kimmett were supposed to have a music debate. So that worked out. But, I definitely want to lock it in with KLT because I'm curious I'm curious to what this brother's going to bring, man. He's a good debater. One of my faves.
Yeah.
I like his style. So I can't wait, man. And it's funny because he's a fellow vegan. KLT's vegan too, right?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
I know a lot of people don't know, right? And that's why our debate was so weird because
hold on, because KOT had to eat that lamb at Passover.
No, he's vegan, bro.
No. His veganism don't supersede the law, statutes, and commandments.
So what about ISUPK? They're vegan too. I mean,
but ISUPK, I've heard Cesariak say
ISUPK vegan.
No, you see as fat as them guys are. You crazy?
Don't they have a cookout every year at Passover?
Yeah, they.
No. Here's the cookout. They don't shoot like they. If you want pork ribs, they'll cook that for you.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
Oh, I mean, I'm just being hypothetical. What I'm saying is they'll make meat for you that they're not going to eat it. They don't.
They eat. No, they're not vegan because I've heard them across the line say about eating jerk chicken and stuff like that.
Okay,
the only vegan Israelites that I ever knew was like Nasi them. They were vegan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Nasi. Yep. I can vouch for that. Yeah, I know Nasi personally. Yep.
Them the only ones that I ever knew that were vegan. Like they whole crew was vegan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, most of the sets here in Atlanta are vegan. Yeah. You're right about that, MD. Yeah, not only Nasi, but I forget with some other sets too here. Gideon. They don't touch, I forgot what they call themselves, man.
And Trevor talked about the lamb, like they Israelite. I mean, they Old Testament only, so that makes it even worse.
Yeah, they gotta eat that lamb.
Well, they don't gotta eat it.
No, if they follow those law, statutes, and commandments, yes, they do.
Oh, so they're saying in the Old Testament they have to eat it?
Yes, I've heard Captain Cesariak say because somebody called across. No, listen, somebody called across the line one night. And asked them, they was like, I'm vegan. Can I still come to the Passover? And then he was like, yeah, but you got to eat that lamb. He said you got to at least eat. He said you got to at least eat it. Yeah, I'm not. I would never make nothing up on him.
Is that scripture?
No, listen. I buy Captain.
You. No, I mean, as a former
I'm about to look it up, but I buy Captain Cesariak's product, so I wouldn't lie on him. No.
I'm not saying no. You're missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying what he's saying. I'm saying is that backed by scriptures? What I'm asking you, because I don't remember scripture saying that you got to eat meat. I don't remember that.
Not you got to eat that Passover lamb. Hold on.
No, I don't remember that, but maybe you can correct me because yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty. When he said it, I was like, damn, that's crazy.
No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, from that aspect, I mean, you could kill the lamb, but the priesthood that's got to deal with it. Who the priesthood?
Well, they think that they're Levitical. They're the Levitical priesthood, which is why I think is all a bunch of foolishness because there is no Levitical priesthood anymore.
Yeah, yeah. It would be interesting to know, like what, like like I know Nazi. I know he off the grid right now, but it'll be interesting to know, like how they go about that. Like what's their process?
Yeah, I'm curious now because I know a bunch of Hebrew Israelite vegans, man. That's why
Hell,
I'm like,
Trevor, go ask well, he ain't vegan, but still go ask your boy Judah.
I never been on Judah's panel, man. I can't I can't do that, man. That's
do the drama.
Nah. He whenever I want to laugh, I go listen to them.
Shout out to Judah, man. Shout out. Hey, that's another thing I don't want to keep bringing up Sister Noble's name. You know, she tried to get beef between me and was that MD? That somebody told me, yeah, that she was trying to get Judah damn talk shit about me, and Judah's like, man, I don't know that man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Judah, man. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, but I guess it's for anybody who wants to join in the damn drama. But no, he ain't gonna damn recruit you just to do no drama. But if you want to jump on the panel, yeah, I guess it'll be drama.
Damn. So apparently the lamb in what is it, Exodus, it tells you how to prepare the lamb. Mm-hmm. But the eating of the lamb was done away with after the destruction of the temple, but they still do it. Because ISUPK, I need to know what scripture they use to justify it because they still do it.
Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago today. A couple of years ago they had a video out. I think it was General Yohana when he was killing the lamb.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that video?
Yeah, that was not last year. Yeah, that was last year's Passover. Because they got another one coming up in April. And they wear their costumes and all that stuff, and they do a real big ceremony. I'm telling you, I used to really, really follow them, and like I was so close to trying to join, but I just was like, I started listening closer to them, and it's just certain things that they would say that I'm like, nah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna have no. And one time I was listening across the line, and Kadazar, the guy that sits next to Tazariak, somebody called in and asked him a question. I forget what the question was, but it was a legitimate question. And Kadazar's response to the guy was because Commanding General Yohana said so. Right. I'm like, nigga, get out of here, man. I see y'all.
Well, I mean, he third in command.
Man, yeah, he third in command, only second to Christ. Yeah, come on, man.
That's a theocracy. Man. That's what a theocracy is, brother.
Man, please.
That's what a theocracy is. I'll be trying to tell y'all what a theocracy is, and that's what fascinates me about ISBK because they're following a theocratic rule. That's what a theocracy will look like. They will do just like the Taliban, brother. Yeah, you look at that goddamn the Taliban right there, brother. Shit, no different than the Taliban. The Taliban follows the Quran. They follow the old school Bible. No difference, man. That'd be your theocracy. Yeah, but we I lost my train of thought. But no, we got our title locked in. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on it. But like I said, but I'm still studying. So I want you to get yours locked in with Asar because I want to see that personally, man. So yeah.
So let me ask you a question. When you do these debates, so you I mean, let's not use our topic. Let's use the topic that you have coming for you and KOT. How do you begin to structure that? Like, what do you do to start the structure?
So I mean, I can use yours. I go based on a title. And then, okay, so like yours, the CTE. So I'll begin to look at some medical journals and I'll start structuring from there. So the argument is, did it cause it? And then I would just show cases where, yeah, it caused it. And I'll show similar cases where CTE studies have shown that, you know, the accidents cause this behavior based on this amount of studies. Just like my vegan debates. Like, let me give you an example. Like my most extensive research was, are humans omnivores? You remember that debate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I did to prove that we omnivores, I started with the human anatomy. With the human anatomy, I started with our saliva, which might have been too much for some people, but I started with our saliva. Then I went down to our digestive tract. Then I went to our teeth structure. Then I went to our jaw structure. I mean, I broke it down. You know what I'm saying? And I just used my anatomy books that, you know, my sister, you know, let me borrow. And I just, you know, because both my sisters, I get access. Nature Mom, and then my other sister, she used to be in EMT. So yeah, I just got access to all kind of books, man, and I just put the shit together, you know, and then I just kind of figure out, like, now, like in my Jimmy debate, it was a little bit different. Iomi, it was just like kind of guessing when music, just kind of guessing where a star is going to come from, and he damn tackled everything that I thought he was going to say. Even with the like the sound effects, I said, "Damn!" And I took it out. I said, "Damn!" I don't know he's gonna bring up sound effects, and I'd be damned if he did. I damn had all that already ready. So I have like slides, a bunch of slides that I don't even use.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is it like a defensive strategy where you try to guess where your opponent's gonna go and then build your presentation off of that?
Well, first I build based on the time structure, because 10 minutes, you testing yourself in 10 minutes actually doing debate, 10 minutes actual debate is shorter. That shit goes by fast. So what I do is make sure I look at key points. Like, okay, like I said, that whole Jason thing, I wasn't going to use that until Asar was like, yeah, well, Jimi Hendrix makes sounds, this and that. Booyah. Oh, I'm glad but I had already prepared for that. I don't know why, but I did. Some just told me, just throw that in there. It was weird. And I'd be damned if goddamn Asar used it. And I brought the Jason thing up, and it worked. I said, oh, that's right on time. So I had that in the tuck, though. I actually wasn't going to use that in the debate because of the time restraint. I used the most important points first. And then I break it down and I do a time, and I just do a process of elimination. What's more important? What's least important? You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy getting fired from the Isley Brothers and Little Richard. I thought that was very important. That was a knockout blow, I thought. You know what I'm saying? Because Asar, when I said that, he kind of got stunned. And even not only was it so good, Solar even used it in his Shucklebuck, and he was like, "Oh shit!" That kind of rattled him. You know?
Hey, I got, yeah. I'm because this would be my first actual debates, and I've been kind of bantering around with how I want to approach it, but okay. I mean, it ain't gonna be no different from my regular everyday argument. So I found that scripture because it's 8:00, and I'm surprised my daughter haven't come in here yet. But I found that scripture is in Exodus 12:3. So it says, speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of each month, they shall take them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for a house. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of their souls. Every man according to the eating shall make your account for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male in the first year. You shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats, and you shall keep it to the 14th day on the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening, and they shall take of the blood and strike it on two side posts and on the upper doorposts, and they shall eat the flesh in that night, roasted with fire and unleavened bread and bitter herbs. That's exactly what I heard Captain Tazariak say. If you're an Israelite and you come to their Passover, you got to eat that lamb. So vegan be damned.
Interesting.
I heard him say that because I'm telling you, I used to listen to them. I don't listen to them as much anymore, but I used to listen to them a lot, and that stood out to me because I think it was a vegan sister called, and she was trying to tell them that she's vegan, and Kadazai was like, "No, you got to eat that lamb." He said, "Even if you eat a little piece of it, you got to eat it."
Oh gosh.
So again, that's a man. That's a man telling them what they need to do. I mean, come on, man, get out of here.
So from my understanding, though, when it comes to that, when they talk about 70 AD and certain things not being applicable now, that come like from my understanding. I could be wrong. From my understanding, that comes from Jewish commentary.
Yeah, but here the thing: the Jewish people are the ones that say all that ceased after 70 AD. But the Israelites are saying, nah, it's Old Testament. You got to follow it.
Well, from that aspect, then they kind of got a point.
Which one?
You know what I mean? What was saying that nothing stopped? Like, because like I said, a lot of the things that I hear about that are not applicable now because of 70 AD comes from Jewish commentary, right?
Yeah.
So from that aspect, ISUPK has a point.
But who's to say who's the real Jews, though?
That's where you got the conundrum, my brother. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, like, from the aspect of looking at it from that logic, ISUPK's got a point.
Will the real Jews please stand up?
Exactly.
God damn, Angel, why you come on the panel now that I gotta go, man? Come on.
Peace to Talik. Peace to Inyame too. I saw him in the
hey, what's up, Inyame?
Hey, Yame.
Hey, Inyame, I joined the league, man. So now it's time for you to come back. We need some debaters.
Hey, I would like to hear, like, I don't know if you guys so I've been following this little drama that's been going on with and you know it's Sarnetta, but I've been following this whole drama with Jabari and Garfield, right?
Oh yeah.
And like I'm interested into like what Inyame thinks about that whole, like, it's funny to me. You know what I mean? I was me personally, I was actually rooting for Garfield. But
yeah,
you know,
well, I root for Garfield. I root for Garfield because that's home team.
But yeah,
y'all enlighten us, MD. What's going on? Shit, I'm
no. So yeah, they were supposed to be having it. Like this thing has been brewing for like a little minute, and
3 years.
The whole Egypt thing, you know, and the validity of his blackness, and I don't know necessarily the exact title on what they were supposed to be debating, but that, you know, in context, that was part of it. And you know, I'm to the belief that I don't believe that when you're talking about an ethnic group, I don't believe the Egyptians to identify themselves, nor I think if we would see them now in ancient times, we would identify them as black. That's my opinion. So I was kind of looking forward to how Garfield was going to take the debate, even though that may have not been like the total context of what the debate was supposed to be about. I was interested because he's insinuated certain, you know what I mean? But I was interested to see like how he was going to go with it. And I guess like, you know, I wasn't going to pay. I ain't paying for nothing.
Right.
But I was like, okay, I want to see, you know, what's what, how you going to go with it. And I guess he ran, or you know, I saw he did a video, and he explained the situation, and tried to flip it back on Jabari and Sarnetta, and then it was this whole little debacle with it. And I saw another video with Chris Harris. Shouts out to Chris Harris.
Shouts to Chris.
You know, he was giving his commentary on it. So yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to it. Like I said, just from my bias to see how he was going to take it, and if he was going to insinuate some of that stuff that he said before. But
you know, like Dr. Reggie and all of them, they don't really care. They don't like Jabari just because everybody sees it that Sarnetta protects him. Mm-hmm. You know, so I guess Reggie kind of feels a type of way. So he's always trying to discredit him. He'll do these videos, and you know, it's See,
But
stuff.
you can't blame him. No, Reggie of day one.
Yeah, that's
blame
good. But that's good. That's good drama, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like intellectual drama, not this other bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
MD,
Reggie original.
I don't know if you got a notification about this, but apparently 2 Georgia Bulldogs died.
Yeah, over the weekend, man. Yeah,
okay.
Willock, man. He was gonna start next year too.
I just lost the page.
Yeah. He was gonna start next year, man. He was with a white girl, man. I don't know exactly what they were doing. Ain't no telling what they were doing. And yeah, man. Yeah, he was in the car. He was in a car crash, man. Lost his life.
Oh,
like
damn.
I'm like,
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like it happened the night of the parade.
Man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, him, and the white girl.
They both died. Damn.
Yeah. It was 2 other people in it. The other 2 people, they weren't players. But she, and that's a whole nother topic, man. She was a trainer. Like, she was a trainer on the team. So, I guess ain't no telling. I don't know. I don't want to insinuate because they
Right.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Ain't no telling with that situation, man.
Did they do a toxicology on him?
I don't know. I don't think he was driving.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad, man.
I don't think he was driving, but I don't know who was driving.
Okay. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate.
Jay Willock, man, he a big dude. So he play on the line. So I don't know if I don't think he was driving. I don't want to say that 100%, but I don't think he was driving.
Okay. Damn.
Hey, fellas, I gotta I hate to leave on that note, but
good, man.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. So one thing I will let y'all know for Wrestling Wednesdays, because I see Venkat in the chat. Peace of Venkat.
We're doing a point now.
I committed. No, this week is the review show. The year
in review. I'm sorry.
Year in review.
My bad. My apology. Yeah, year in review. That's right. Yes, right.
And then after that, we're gonna do a Royal Rumble show because the Royal Rumble is a week after next. So we're gonna do like a show about the Royal Rumble.
Okay, so we'll split those in 2, right?
Yeah, and then after that, we're gonna do a show. I just suggested to him earlier today that we'll do a WCW top 10 matches. So y'all get y'all matches together. So I was thinking about this yesterday, and for 1 month, I'm gonna watch AEW. I'm gonna watch AEW for 1 month. I'm gonna go against everything that I stand for, and I'm gonna watch it for 1 month and give them a chance. So when we do our Wrestling Wednesday shows, I'll be able to report on it.
You know what? And I can't wait because I got something to say about that. So I can't wait, brother. I can't wait to Wrestling Wednesdays because I got something to say about that. Because you're basically going through what me, MD, and Venkat already went through. You know what I'm saying? So you coming in the WWE age, we done already went through that with the territory. So now you're at where we're at. I don't know
how old you think. I don't know how old you think I am. You only a couple years older than me, and me and Venkat, I think, are like 2 years apart.
Well, I'm not talking about physical. I'm talking about in wrestling years, meaning that you weren't watching the territories like we were. We were watching the territories.
Yeah, okay, because I started watching in '85.
Right. So when you came in '85, the way you feel about the AEW is the way
you feel about WWF.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. I get it.
I just, you know what? I watched it, and they had some cool matches here and there, but I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing compares to the territory. So I know what you're
like. Y'all, like I said, I'm the youngest of all y'all, so my experience with the territories come from stories and stuff that I've watched. You know what I mean? In retrospect, but yeah, I mean, shit, I wasn't there. No. At all.
No, but MD, what I'm saying is you seen an era die, and you seen you seen you seen a whole era die. So we've seen this before. This is Trevor's first time seeing an actual era die. So this is not new to us.
Well, I was there when WCCW sold to USWA. I was there. Like
that wasn't Trevor.
I lived through all that.
No, the territories was a whole nother era. That was a whole other era with the territories, man.
Even after that, I was still exposed to like Smoky Mountain and and like NWA
Yeah.
Wild Side and stuff like that. So, like us living in Atlanta, we had an advantage that
Yeah.
like Trevor and Venkat like didn't have. Like they had some stuff going on in Florida too now.
Yeah, they
But
did.
like
They
we
did.
like because of our band, as far as like channel wise, we were able to watch like early ECW stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like early, like the Smoky Mountain stuff. So you know what I mean? I guess I got that advantage.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I was just letting them know. Yeah, but you watched that era die away, man. We had to watch that era die away. You know what I'm saying? That I remember that. So, you know, I understand what Trevor's going through now, which I mean, yeah, okay, WWE's dying out era, but hell, I don't want to sound insensitive, Trevor, but I've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you might have to start watching AEW. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Well, we'll discuss it Wednesday though, because the little
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we can
the
do that.
little one, and I already got the TV queued up for me.
All right, for sure.
All right, Trevor, peace, man.
All right, peace out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Hey, Angel, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. I just wanted to show my face. Really, that's all. I didn't.
You finished eating your pig behind?
Yeah, it was good. just like Campbell's soup. Good.
Hey.
I ain't no pork in like it's been almost 10 years since I ate pork.
Well, I was just joking. I haven't ate pork since my childhood. You know, it's been years. Matter of fact, I get sickly when I smell it. It just that's how long it's been. And when you don't eat meat at all meats stink.
Yeah.
All of it is rotten. I mean, that's just how we condition ourselves. But if I want to eat a pork steak right now, I eat it. So what? Big deal. You know?
Yeah.
I don't trip off of things no more, especially after I got diagnosed with cancer. I don't care about that kind of stuff no more. You know, diets and all that trying to save your life. Matter of fact, it's coming up on the 3rd year I've had this diagnosis, and I haven't done nothing. I haven't done nothing. No chemotherapy. I don't take no medicine. I don't do nothing. The hell with it. I accept my fate. You know, I accept my fate. But maybe that's the reason why I'm living, because I'm not trying to save my life. You know, those who trying to save their life, what the Bible said talks about, will lose it. I don't care. You know, whatever would be. There's nothing that you can be a vegetarian, you can be whatever you can be a Hebrew Israelite, whatever you are, we all gonna die. Okay? That's it. It don't make no difference. You can't save your life. My main concern is, you know, the future generation that come after us. They should be living better. And as far as I'm concerned, as an adult, whether you have children or not, as an adult, it's our responsibility to make sure they have a better way of life. So that's where I stand. And whatever life I have no problem with sacrificing and giving that life to these young people so they can do better, because Dr. King and Malcolm and all those before us, they did the same thing. They didn't do it just for themselves. They did it for the future generation. That's the reason why we can play on Facebook and joke around and whatever. You know, we don't have to worry about somebody putting a cross in our yard, and we don't go out worried about look, I'm a truck driver. All of us are truck drivers, ain't we? Okay, all of us are truck drivers.
Yeah.
Look, I've been in some places where it's so dark and so spooky. I'm like, wow, you know, I might run up into the KKK out in these damn woods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
And if this was a different time, I might have worried about it. But I really didn't worry about it because it's not the time. It's different now. Not to say that it won't happen, but it's just not the time. You just don't worry about stuff like that. You just don't. It don't affect you like that. And that's why I was trying to tell us today on the video live stream today. You know, our time is different. Matter of fact, if our ancestors could have maintained some type of comfort, they wouldn't have done what they done. But it just got to the point they couldn't take it no more. They just got tired of the bullying, and a certain segment rose up. Now, mind you, back in the 1960s, you're looking at 18 to 20 million black people in this country. It was only a few thousand that actually participated and did what they did. The rest of them, like my mother, like my grandfather and grandparents, and most of my relatives, they got the benefits and didn't do a damn thing. And I asked them about that. How come y'all didn't participate in the marches or do something? They weren't interested. They was happy and comfortable, you know, sharecropping and feeding, slopping pigs and doing whatever and getting drunk every Saturday. They was comfortable in that. I was a little boy. I didn't understand that. So here I am. Jim Crow is still in effect. I'm a little boy, and I protested to the best of my ability by myself. No adults, nobody stood with me. That's a shame. That's a shame. All these adult people, all these people in this country. I wish only the descendants of the people that actually fought could benefit from whatever they were able to gain. I wish you could do it that way. So see, that's why I'm not going to fight for black people and do nothing. The hell with black people. If you want it, you fight with us together. I'm not going to go out here. I'm not a savior for nobody and do all this for what? And then look how they talk about Dr. King and Malcolm. I had a Negro make a disrespectful comment on my video, on my Facebook this morning.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, this is what they died for. You know, Negroes smoking weed and, you know, getting crunk and all this other stuff. That ain't what our ancestors bled and died and sacrificed for. You know, if you don't earn it, like Blackson always said, you know, if you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't protest, if you don't participate, you don't get freedom. Keep your happy ass where you at. But that's not how it works. But I did want to say this. These people take YouTube and social media too damn serious. They really clown.
They really do.
They really, really clown. And then they'll tell me, well, you know, Blackson and Angel Snup, they don't have no life. They don't have no life. I got a life. I do this and I do that. You right here with me. You right here with us, but you got a life. And then you know everything that Blackson is doing. You know everything that I'm doing, but you got this other extra life. Your life is so bountiful, and you don't spend no time on YouTube. But you know everything Blackson do and everything I do, which is a lie. We all here. Matter of fact, myself and us truck drivers, we are in a position where we can actually go out on the road. We can be on YouTube and social media and be making money at the same time.
Oh.
Everybody can't do that. You know, you gotta go to work.
If it weren't for YouTube, I wouldn't survive on the road most of the day.
Yeah. Boredom, man. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And so, you know, and I don't have time, like I explained on our live stream earlier. I already did that in 2021. I'm not gonna go back to that. It wasn't exciting. It didn't mean nothing in 2021. Why would we want to continue to visit that like you proud of it or something? Because you're not going to change nothing. If your wisdom and what you're doing is better than Blackson, better than myself or whatever, do your thizzy. Get your audience and accomplish something. Matter of fact, if you accomplish something, hell, I come help you. I'm like, damn. They got it going on over there. We're doing all this talking and we're not producing nothing. So I can have 10 views and I'm not ashamed and I'm not embarrassed because you got 1,000 views, 100,000 views, and you ain't doing no better than I am. So why should I be ashamed? Why should I be embarrassed?
Actually, Angel, I disagree. You're doing better because you're making more money. I'm just saying, as a truck driver, you know, we make good money.
Well, I don't do that right now, so I'm off of that, but I'm all right.
But yeah, that's the thing though, Talik, man. If these people at least show that they are trying to get past all of that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And show that they was actually trying to build something that's gonna benefit our people, it'll be a different story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it's the same old, same old. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's only for a slither of celebrity within this confinement of what we
Right.
call
Yeah.
YouTube. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And it's sad at this point. Like I don't see how you can call yourself a productive human being. You know what I mean? And you constantly on social media, you constantly on YouTube.
Yeah.
Where I see it on Twitter all day long. You constantly on, like, and to deem yourself a productive citizen in the country, like, no, you know what I mean? You're not doing nothing that's gonna benefit me. You, let alone your damn self. You know what I mean? So at some point in time, if we gonna have conversation, at least let it be productive.
Exactly.
That's all. That's all I want. Something that's gonna stimulate you. Like I at this point, I don't get it. And like I said, a lot of these people, that's why I don't watch them. You know, I people that I do used to watch that done got into that, I unsubscribed to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
These
I mean,
people.
at this point, we gotta start like running the race at some point in time.
Exactly. See, look, these people are too emotional to be a leader or do anything. Like, you can't be emotional as these people are, and you want people to listen to you and follow you or what. Well, they're not leaders. They just want to be big shot preachers, because a leader leads you to substance. A preacher don't have to lead you to substance. A preacher don't have to do is make you feel good and make you believe you want substance. Don't mean you're gonna get it. They're too emotional over things. As soon as somebody disagree with them or even tell the truth about them, they can't handle that. Now, these are the same people who don't mind judging other folks. They're so emotional, and they talk about me being in the crazy house and insane. Don't you ever go to the crazy house. Don't you ever go to the insane asylum. Because as most emotional as these people are, you're done. Because that's what they do in the insane asylum. They take your emotion and use it against you to support your mental illness that they done put on you. They expect you, when you go to the insane asylum, they expect you to be cool, calm, and collect. That's what they expect you to do. But that's unnatural. We all have emotion. We all have feelings. But when you go to that insane asylum, they use the natural being of anger and emotion and sadness. You can't be sad. That's depression. You can't be angry. That's a sign of violence. They use your natural human emotion. They use that against you. So don't you ever go. See, I went and I survived. I can't say the same for you. It's a lot of people that went in that place and they was all right and left. They wasn't crazy when they came, but they was crazy when they left, full of all them drugs and all that crazy supposed to be rehabilitation garbage that they put on. Most of those people, nothing wrong with them. A lot of those people is nothing but drug addicts. Mm-hmm. They had nothing to do with no mental illness. Keep the drugs away from them, and they just fine. They was just drug addicts. But we need to stop. They don't have a life. If you was working on something like the Mississippi campaign, use your talents, use your creativity to do something positive. And the Mississippi campaign is set up for everybody. Like I always say in the live streams, find your place and go for it. But see, the thing about it, you're so comfortable with your pork steaks and cornbread and collard greens, and you comfortable with your WWE. You're comfortable with all the comforts and enjoyment of this society. Nobody taking nothing seriously. And then by the time you take something seriously, it's too late for you to do anything. Now you have to suffer the consequences of your actions. When Ukraine had an idea, war was not declared. When Ukraine, those people understood that there was a threat, they began to prepare for war. It was not officially declared. They began to prepare for war. You don't prepare for war by waiting for the war, for the first strike. America is prepared for war every day. Every day. We wait until something happens. And then we wonder why we so easily crushed. Because we're emotional. We wait until something actually have to happen. But then again, I'm not surprised because, and I don't get angry because we're slaves. We're a little bit over 100 years off the slave plantation. What the hell do we know about freedom and fighting, revolution? We don't know nothing about that stuff. Oh, we leave all that. All that has been left up to master. We've never been independent. We never had to fight for ourselves. We never had to get our own food. Somebody always did these things for us. That's why we don't act. Because somebody else. It's just like children. Children don't have to worry about getting a job and paying the bills or whatever. You know, mom and daddy gonna take care of that. But see, if you calling yourself a people and you calling yourself God and all like that, it's time to prove it and provide all the necessities of life that you need. Brother Ben, X, and I'm not throwing no shade on anybody. It's nice to make money. It's cool. But that's not your money. That value, that money, another man gives value to that. You don't have nothing to do with that. You don't have nothing to do with that. Then you make all the money and you still don't produce the necessities of life and make all these babies. No baby shoes, no baby clothes, no Pampers. Where you getting all this stuff? You got a lot of money. You have people like Jay-Z and Beyonce, all these billionaires that have, they don't even create the necessities of life. They still go out, they still use their money to outside of themselves. They don't believe in self-sufficiency. So Jay-Z, when that gets cut off, Jay-Z and Oprah and all these people with the money, they will starve because they don't produce their own. They don't produce their own necessities of life. You dependent on another man. And you can go on YouTube. There's plenty of videos where people are trying to show us how to be self-sufficient. We don't watch videos like that. We want to watch, I wonder what so-and-so said about Blackson today. We don't watch videos like that. We don't want to get information that really can help us. You know, what edible plants are in your area that you can eat? What kind of wildlife that you can hunt? We don't watch videos. We don't never talk about those subjects at all. I wonder if so-and-so screw so-and-so. That's what we talk about. I wonder what Jesus did yesterday. That's our mindset. I really doubt that any strategy, any mindset, any plan you can bring that's better than Mississippi campaign. It has nothing to do with religion, has nothing to do with your personal ideology or whatever. It's purely political for what is in the best interest of the people. And we don't care about your personal life. Has nothing to do with that. trying to put you in a position so you can compete with other people in this country. How are we going to compete with other people? I want you to tell me, how are you going to compete with these other people doing what we're doing? Maybe by the year 3030. We are far behind. You need something to put you in a position to compete. But like I said, I'm not going to beg nobody to do anything. I just tell you, let you know, show you your error. You want to continue to do what you're doing? So be it. I'm not here to beg nobody to do nothing. I'm not here to convert nobody to no religion or any ideology. Just telling you. And the reason why is Mississippi. It could be any state, but I think Mississippi is a good candidate. How you gonna take control of the whole South and you can't take control of one state? You haven't proven you can take control. Matter of fact, how many cities, towns that we control, let alone talk about a whole state? We don't have no experience controlling nothing. I'm just gonna go out here. We're gonna take care of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee. You haven't even shown that you can't even take control of your neighborhood. But we got all these grandiose ideas. So I'd say use Mississippi as a catalyst, as a training wheel. Let's see what we can do. And if we can do this with Mississippi, we on our merry way. And I'm gonna tell you, and the worst enemy to everything is ourselves, because we got this sickness, not helping each other. I want to show Blackson I'm smarter than he is. I want to show MD I'm smarter than he is. That's the problem. That's the problem with everything that we do. Not only the Mississippi campaign, that's the problem with everything that we touch. I gotta show I'm smarter, better, greater. And then the white man come and put a noose around your neck and my neck. So what did we prove? What did you prove? All these enemies we got, all this competition we got. They open up the floodgates for these new people to come in. What's gonna happen to us? And they're gonna help them, unlike us, they're gonna help them. Next thing you know, they just came across the border yesterday. Next thing you know, they're gonna be on the internet. them Negroes, excuse me. Excuse me. Those Negroes are lazy. They fresh from across the border, and them Negroes is lazy. What we gonna do? While we screwing around. I take this thing very serious. I don't have nothing to lose. I don't want your money. I don't want your booty. I don't want nothing from you. I want to see you in a different place, a better place than how I live. I don't care nothing about the house with 4 and 5 bedrooms and a swimming pool. I don't care nothing about that. Hell, I'm getting ready to die. Who gives a damn? Trying to show you the errors so that you can find a different strategy so that you can put yourself where you should have belonged a long time ago. We could have taken control. Look, what if Minister Farrakhan had the Mississippi campaign to present those brothers when they came to Washington, D.C. in 1995? We would have had a state a long time ago, maybe more than one in control. It wasn't up for him to do. It wasn't time. This is the time. You have the money. You have the talent, everything that we need. These people not going to focus on you like that because they focus on Ukraine and war and other garbage they got going on. They don't care about, they're not tripping on black people like they used to. This is your time. It's time for you to do it. But time waits for no one. And I can guarantee you, and one of them damn Brazilian people, somebody just fresh from the border, what is this Mississippi campaign crap? What is that? Hey, we can do that. Next thing you know, these people right off the border, they control the state of Missouri. They took control of Mississippi and changed the name from Mississippi to Agawega, some old state from South America, some damn where. They said, damn, we could have did that. Yes, you could have. You could have, would have, should have. That's us. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. We the woulda, shoulda, coulda people. It's right there. It's gonna take sacrifice, suffering, and it might even take your death. Nothing. Freedom is not free. Somebody has to pay the cost. There's nothing wrong with the Mississippi campaign. It'll work. And whatever glitches, it's 40 million of us. We can fix the glitches. We can do this. The people are ready. They just have to hear the message. But you have those who don't want them to hear the message. Every time I go to my channel, your channel been flagged. You got 2 strikes. One more strike and your channel is terminated. All this foolishness. So you know I must have something going on if Google and these individuals want to mess with somebody. Ain't nobody listening to me. Now, Brother Talib, with all due respect, Brother Talib has a channel. How come they're not flagging his channel? But you flagging mine. With my 10 subscribers and my 10 views. I mean, they really hate me. I don't know what I say. I don't know how I say they don't like how I say things or whatever. I mean, I really piss these people off. I make them seriously angry. I want you dead. They've been wanting me dead since 2008. Since 2008. They want something bad to happen to me. Why? Because I'm that little voice out here trying to tell you what the right thing to do, and you want to continue to hold on to these things that's just not working. If they was working, no big deal. They're not working, people. What is it that the Jesus said in the scriptures? The Jesus came among the people and he was telling, I'm paraphrasing, because I don't know my scriptures and things the way I used to, but I'm paraphrasing. But basically, Jesus was telling them, because they thought that Jesus was against Moses and all the other prophets before him. He was like, no. I'm coming to tell you that a lot of what they were saying was right, and then I'm going to bring something new for you. I got some additional stuff for you to add on to it. I'm not against Dr. King. I'm not against Malcolm or Marcus Garvey. I would not. The reason why I stand, the reason why we're here is because of those people. But that's their time. This is your time and our time. We don't even have a legacy. It's a shame. Because our generation begins after the Civil Rights Movement. The last 50 years. And we have done nothing to add to what Dr. King did or nobody done. We've added nothing. The best thing I can think of is the Million Man March. We had a march, okay? Black Lives Matter. What have we actually accomplished? What have we done?
Tali, what about LGBTQ rights?
That's sexually oriented and has nothing to do with us.
But when you say that the direct cause would be the labors that our ancestors put forth as a result,
they benefit from the things that our ancestors done.
Right.
But that's not our fight. That's a gender fight, just like women's fight against male oppression, things of that nature. Which really that's our fight too, you know, the sisters or whatever. And we get on our sister's case, but men have to understand you tripping. Because on the slave plantation, it's all lovey-dovey because you a slave and I'm a slave. But as soon as you get some freedom, you want to treat her like he treat his woman. And that's when things start messing up for us between our women. We want to be like the slave master and his woman. Nobody wants to be abused. Nobody wants to be treated unjust. And I know in many of these households, especially in the name of Jesus, because I'm the man of the household, many of these men abuse these women. And then they went to the whole house. That's what we done. I know. I seen it with my own eyes. I don't have to guess. I saw it with my own eyes. You had married men. I'm the head of the household. I run things. You had these timid women, especially if you're a Christian. Well, that's just what men do. I've heard women say that out their mouth. Your husband cheating. No, well, boys will be boys. I've heard that. And a lot of these women take it. Again, religion helps the oppressed and the victim be docile when it comes to oppression. But it got to the point where the sister said, I can't take this no more. And when the white woman rose up with her feminism or whatever the hell it was, they said, hell yeah, I can dig that. And that's why you have what you have today. We decided she's not an equal partner no more. Yeah, on the slave plantation, that's cool, but I'm free now. I'm a man. And some of us so-called men, since you can't compete with other men, I'm going to bully my wife and bully my children, and I'm going to bully the dog Spot. I'm a man. But we don't bully the oppressor. And then the oppressor kick your ass at work, and you come home and take it out on your wife and children. I've seen it. I don't have to imagine. I've seen this with my own eyes. Men bullying their wives and children. They come home from work all mad and angry, talking about what happened at work or whatever, and they take it out on the children and the wife. But won't take it out on the people that giving them their stress. Smoking cigarettes and drinking beer.
Whoever, you remember the movie Straight Outta Brooklyn?
Barely. I don't think I really saw that. Was that a Spike Lee movie?
No, but it was in that era. Blackson, you remember that movie? Damn, what Blackson that?
I don't know.
Probably playing the game or something. But yeah, that goes directly to the point that you're making. But continue on, brother.
Yeah, so this is not a game. We are acting too childish. And I'm too old for that. I don't even know how long. I know I got a death sentence on me now. So what do I have to lose? I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud for what? I want your little chunk money. You don't have nothing for me. I don't want nothing that you have. I would like for us as a people, because we deserve it. After 400 years of hell, we deserve to be in a better place. That's what I want for you. And if the Pan-African way was the way, I would say, cool, let's do that. If the Nation of Islam way is the way to do it, I can't say that and be honest, because we have 100 years of doing this. We have 100 years of Pan-Africanism. We have 100 years of Nation of Islam. We have 100 years of more than 100 years of the Christian church. They don't work. Something that they're not getting the job done. How you gonna get angry at me when time is telling us it ain't working? You need a new mindset. You need a new way of looking at things. It's not me. Time. What's the sense of me trying to debate? All I have to do is go to the timeline. Like we had a brother who's an African nationalist, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. He's an African nationalist, whatever. And I told the brother, you guys already had 100 years. Well, we need another 100. Well, at least he honest, we need another 100. It's not logical because we're not going to wait and we get upset because our pizza is 15 minutes late. A cab is 15 minutes late. Our DoorDash is 15 minutes late. But you're going to tell me you're going to wait another 100 years for whatever? Another 2,000 years for Jesus? That's illogical. It don't make any sense. And you know that it don't make any sense.
Don't even sound like what black folks do.
My cousin defriended me from Facebook. He told me if it take another 2,000 years, he gonna wait on Jesus. Sir, you don't have 2,000 years. You better hope that you make it to 100. You don't have that kind of time. He gonna wait on Jesus. And then the second part, MD, they don't even know what this Jesus is gonna look like. They don't even know what they're waiting on. See, that's the next thing. So when Jesus do show up, you're gonna say, you ain't Jesus. Because they don't even know what they're looking for. The whole thing is really, really sad. The whole thing is sad. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. All I know is if you don't do something like the Mississippi campaign or some equivalent, you don't have nothing coming. You just don't. And the sad thing about it is most of these people that come to me and talk about the Mississippi campaign, they don't even know nothing about it. It was a brother that came to me and he finally listened to the video. I said, why you keep talking about the Mississippi campaign and you never saw the video? You don't know nothing about what's being presented. So he finally, and I could tell he finally took the time to really listen to us. And he went silent. He didn't have nothing else to say. And he was a Nation of Islam brother. He don't follow Farrakhan, but he was a Nation of Islam brother. He went silent and have nothing else to say. What are you gonna say? There's nothing to say. Mississippi campaign is not trying to convert you to nothing. Purely political. And moving in what is the best interest of the people. Don't care about your personal life, what you believe in, your ideology. Who cares? I don't care. Once you get to a point where you can put yourself because actually if you take control of Mississippi, you actually are beginning the catalyst of forming your own nation in a nation. But don't expect the people to give you your independence like that. That ain't how things work. But like I keep telling people on my platform, things in the world change all the time. And you might be in that spot. And who knows, America might get taken over. And you already in control of this spot. Defend it, protect it, and it's yours. But if you're not in that position, then you're just a nomad. You're just a damn refugee hoping somebody take you in. I've thought about these things a lot. And when you're driving a truck, that's the only thing you can do. Because I don't be listening to the radio and stuff. I just sit there and just think about things. We don't think things through. We too emotional. Because when you're thinking about a nation, brother MD, it's a lot of other things you have to think of. Road building, trash collecting. It's a show. You probably seen the show. This man, he goes to all it's a lot of jobs that we don't even think about. that must be done.
Oh, you talking about dirty jobs?
Oh yeah, dirty jobs. And just like we talk about raising chickens, somebody got to clean up the chicken poop. Somebody, if we raising cattle, somebody got to clean all that cow dung up. We too pretty to do stuff like that. Some crops you can't use a machine for. You actually have to go out in the field and pick the fruit, the vegetables. You can't use a machine. We too pretty. I don't want to get my bow tie and my G.I. Joe shoes messed up. How are you going to build a nation and you want to be pretty? You can't build no nation being pretty. Somebody got to go out there and do the dirt. Somebody got to stink. Somebody got to have callous hands. Freedom is not free. There's a show, I'm going to say this, I'm get out of here because I'm pretty sure you brothers are tired or whatever. There's a show, and you might be familiar with it too, brother MD. It's a show called Ice Road Truckers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a trucker and you a trucker. There's no way to hell I'm going to do that, okay?
No way. Hell, I don't like regular ice and snow.
Right. But look at here. These people is in Alaska below zero temperatures all the damn time trying to find new sources of energy. Somebody got to do that. Now, we benefit from the energy or whatever, but somebody had to go out there and get it. In that cold, driving in those trucks. I was watching Ice Road Truckers early this morning, and there's a board with all the truckers that fell through the ice. Was an accident. But that's what somebody sacrificed in order to get this new energy source. What if these people told us, we give you your own state, y'all can have Alaska. Y'all can have Alaska.
Man, we'll never make it.
Or, hey, MD, what if they say you can have a state, you can have southern New Mexico, all that damn desert out there. Y'all can have that.
We will, yeah.
But it's yours. It's your land. Go out there and get it. It's yours. It's your own independent whatever. You can make up your own laws and do whatever. You're out there in the damn desert, or you can do whatever the hell you want to in Alaska. I don't want to do that. Well, I guess you don't want it all. Beggars can't be choosers, bro. Beggars can't be choosers. You say you want your own independent nation, state, or whatever. There you go. We're gonna give you Alaska. And we even help finance you, give you whatever you want for the next 25 years, but you're going to be in Alaska. And Alaska, do you know Alaska has got it going on right now? Because of global warming, a lot of that ice is melting, opening up new farmland and stuff in Alaska. I don't want to do no, you want the easy life. You want to sit your ass on Facebook and you want to be able to go to Walmart and get your food. That's what you want to do. That's not how things work. Same thing in Africa. What if the Congo, because I believe the Congo is one of the largest states in Africa. What if they said, look, y'all American Negroes, we would give you a plot of land as large as the state of Delaware. And you guys can have it. But there's no roads. There's nothing. It's just wilderness. You guys got to go in there, chop down the trees, build your roads, and do whatever. I don't want to do that either. Well, what do you want?
No, Angel, I believe there'd be a segment of us that is willing to, do that, chop down the trees. It's people out there like that. You know, the ones you talking about are the niggers. Niggers would be like, "What? Yeah, but no." There's some people that'll take it, like take that reparations and be ready to go and be ready to, hit the ground running. I know it, and that's why yeah, I'm down with reparations because there's some people with some plans out here, some big plans.
Yeah,
and give us a state shit.
Well, I wish the Congo would call your bluff. The Congo said, "All you American pro-black, Pan-African Negroes, y'all come over here."
I was talking about Mississippi. I wasn't talking about the Congo. No. I wasn't talking about the
Mississippi.
Congo. No, I was talking about Mississippi. No, I don't have no problems with the Constitution here in America. I have no problem.
Right. I don't.
So I'm not a Pan-Africanist. I don't knock anybody who does Pan-Africanist, but that's not my goal. I'm here, and I make do with what's in this country. I don't see the problem here, but I get it. People make complaints and they want to form this black land or whatever. But no, I was talking about Mississippi. Give us Mississippi and get the reparations. I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna make non-GMO crops. That's what I'm gonna do because there's a whole.
Well, the thing about it is, what if they said, yeah, you can have Mississippi. We ain't gonna give you a damn thing, but it's yours. There you go. They ain't gonna help you do a damn thing.
Oh, okay. I can still. Well, I can. I can still work it. I can still work it. Even though, okay, so no reparations will give you a state. I'll take the state. Yeah, fuck it. I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll take the state.
But see, the thing about it is,
give us. We have total control over the state. Like no. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll take the state.
Well, your first problem is gonna be messing with these other folks because I don't like the way Blackson do things.
I'm not going to be in nobody's way. No, I'm not going to. Mississippi is a vast state. I'm not going to be. Just give me a plot of land where I can plant some damn.
No, that's not how it works. We talking about.
Okay, how it will work. Okay,
we're talking about. They said that you people, not no individuals, y'all can have. It'll be up to you people.
How you mean as a group? Oh no,
as a group. Gosh, I'm not talking about you as an individual. We can do many things as individuals. I'm talking about as a people. Y'all can have the state of Mississippi, but we're not going to help you do nothing. There you go. Damn. And we're going to pay the white people and anybody else who want to leave. We're going to buy them out, and so they can transfer out and whatever. And y'all Negroes can have it there.
Oh, well, you put a different stipulation on things. I was thinking oh shit, I don't know. Damn, now you putting it.
Why wouldn't we be able to live individually in the state?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, you can. You can live. You will be living individually. You're still going to be living under some kind of government.
Yeah, I agree.
You're still going to be under some type of government. You're still going to be living under the rule of people that's making laws, people that control the National Guard, the people who control.
No, I don't have no problem with the structure.
Whatever makes the government works.
Yeah, I have no problem with a structure. I have no problem with the American structure is what I'm trying to tell you.
But it won't be the American structure like that no more. It's going to be Negro structure.
Oh, shit.
But that's where you have to conform a political entity. You know what I mean? Like when we talk about individualism versus a group collective, right? Group collectives have their benefit, i.e., in the political system.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? So that's where the Mississippi campaign can benefit. Because even if they just dropped us off in Mississippi and told us to do as we will, because we can conform to a political entity in the state, I believe that within itself will solve our problem. Now, when it comes to living as you want to live, that's where we go to the individualism.
Right. Yeah.
So that's where the Mississippi campaign can benefit everybody. Because we'll still be living under a government. It don't matter where you go, like you're gonna be under some form of government.
Right. Exactly.
But it's about how does that government conform to your ideology, your beliefs, your your strengths, your weaknesses. That's where the Mississippi campaign can benefit all of us as a people.
Exactly. You want to be just towards the people. You want to be as fair as you want toward the people, and you want the government to be as beneficial to the people as much as possible. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose. This the whole thing. It defeats the purpose if the only thing we're gonna do is the same exact thing that we're complaining about. But now we become the oppressors, and that's what you don't want to do. We don't want to become the oppressors. We want to be different than where we come from out of.
Or be better, yeah. And
or better.
Or better. I was trying to explain that to a brother one day, Angel, and I was trying to say that, look, I think what a lot of times people have gripes and complain about white people, but the system is fine. I mean, the Constitution, everything. Now you got corrupt people, so I don't know if it was Trevor, if it was Solar, but somebody, I was trying to explain to them that no, it was Trevor. I said, look, man, the system is fine. And we finally came to a census where he's like, oh, well, corrupt people. And I said, well, in nigga land, you can have corrupt people too. So what
exactly
what are we talking about here? But the Constitution itself, I don't have a problem with now, but I don't make it synonymous with corrupt white people. So
yes.
Yeah, but human beings are corruptible no matter what race you put them. I mean, you look at China,
that's
Africa,
right.
You look at South America, you look at Israel, you look at goddamn Ukraine, Russia.
Yeah.
So I mean, hell, they did a coup d'etat right in front of the people of Ukraine, and then they weren't supposed to goddamn rise up. I mean, come on now. So yeah, the governments and everybody's stayed placing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I mean, as far as the Constitution, compared to other countries, the Constitution is the best document. And I think we got the best system. I mean, I don't know any other system outside. They give you food stamps, they give you stimulus, all that shit. So yeah, but no, I mean, yeah, we got corrupt white people. Oh, yeah, sure we do. Yeah. Sure we do.
Here's why the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution is perfect.
Yeah.
Because when they draw them up, there was no race involved. Like it was no visualization on how to treat other people.
That's right.
That's why you don't see the verbiage of race in the documents. Now that's not to say that the people that did it weren't racist. I ain't saying that.
Exactly.
What I'm telling you is when they draw them up and put them in the proclamation, they weren't thinking about any of that. That's why it says all people, we the people.
Yeah.
And when you talk about the Mississippi campaign, we have to use that verbiage as well.
Facts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're the foundation of America as well. So when you wrote those documents, you were talking about me, whether you like it or not. Yeah, I may have been property at the time, but the way you wrote those documents includes me. So I need my rights and my freedoms just like everybody else does.
Right. Absolutely.
I don't see. When I examine the Constitution and all that, and I've been, all I've known is this country, but I've seen and heard about what happens in other countries and blah, blah, blah. We're able to do things in this country that others better not even attempt to. They'll kill you outright.
Yeah.
They would kill you outright. Matter of fact,
China.
This conversation that we're having, it might not even be tolerated in some countries. Because I do know in Russia and China, they monitor these sites like this. They monitor it very, very close. So, and on top of that, the Constitution and living in, this is all that we know. And like you say, Nothing is perfect, but it works. It works.
Well, the imperfection is the corruptible people, but
Yeah.
I mean, just on paper, and I'm just, and I've always said it's the best in the world, but now I've never said it's perfect. But I mean, until we can come up with a better document, it's the best as is on this earth until, we can make some arrangements. But people don't even try to attempt to even combat the Constitution. It seems like every time people want to go away from America and when they try to even tackle, they go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go from the Constitution to what's in the Bible, you're going backwards.
Well, the reason I say it's perfect because it can conform to any group of people.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why I say it's perfect.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You can be a purple people eater from Mars, and if you come to America, you can make the Constitution work for you.
Exactly, and they do it every day.
So that's why I say it's perfect. What us as the people have failed to do is have it work for us.
Exactly.
And that's what we got to start doing.
Yeah.
If we ever gonna gain ground here in America, we have to start doing.
And they say, and I'm told that this is a nation of laws, but we really don't know the laws like that. So I know from my own personal experience, once I began to understand the law, things got much better for me when I began to understand these laws, because they claim they follow these laws. And actually the Black Panther Party really was a good example of that, because they found the niches, they found weak spots that they could take advantage of in the law. And so they had to go in and change the laws that the Panthers, and they should have stayed on that path, but I don't know what the deal was, but they decided to act stupid and pick up guns and run around, act stupid or whatever. Now, they changed the law. You can't take your guns like that. They still going to do it. It's just dumb stuff. But then again, like I said, we're children. We're children. We don't know no better. It's just doing something. Will it work before? It's not working no more, sir. They changed the law. You can't take your guns out like that no more. They control the law. They changed it on you. You're going to have to do something different. It's a whole lot of stuff there. Read the book and find other spots. I mean, that's what a lot of these rich people do. They hide their money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what they do. It's a lot of weak spots that you can take advantage
Legal
of.
loopholes.
Yeah, loopholes. That's what they call it. We should be some loophole finding obsessed people. That's what we should be. We should keep them changing laws every day. Like these Negroes, every time they finding all the loopholes. Hell, we find all the loopholes, and the Constitution will be perfect. After we find all the loopholes. But we need to take our destiny in our own hands. It's just simple as that. We need to take our destiny in our own hands. This one brother, he's a Pan-African. He keeps telling me about how great it's going to be when Russia and Africa and China, they're going to get together. I guess they're going to beat up America and NATO or whatever. I don't know.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, Russia just want to be left alone. I mean, I don't know about China. I can't speak for China, but Russia just they don't want nobody on their borders. Putin is trying to make a peace deal with this puppet named Zelensky.
Mm-hmm.
And Zelensky, because Master Biden's telling him not to, he won't make peace. So it's But no, Putin said he said several times he wasn't willing to sit down at the table. So Putin's not the aggressor. Putin don't want he just want to be left alone. Just leave Russia alone and don't come on our borders. That's all
exactly.
Putin is, man. Yeah.
Well, this Pan-African, Putin is the savior, and China's the savior, and these African people is the savior. And when they make their move on America, simply because he's a Pan-African black man, he's gonna be part of the great success. I said, sir, when you look at Russia and China or Africa, whatever, all these people got something to offer each other.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
What they said, everybody, one hand washes the other type thing. It ain't about I like you. You got something that I need or want or whatever. We can benefit from one another. We wash each other's hands. What do you as a Negro have to offer these people?
Right.
You know, I mean, because it don't make any sense. What do you have to offer them where they're gonna share their success? Because a lot of things it's not easy when you talk about, I mean, all out warfare might break out. Who knows? Are you willing to die in their military? I mean, how do you benefit them, sir?
Right.
And you have no agreement, you have no contract, you have no kind of treaty. You just assume and you speculate that simply because you're Pan-African and you are African, that they're gonna share what the spoils or whatever with you. That ain't how things work, sir. What world do these people live in? That ain't how things work. Now, if we was in Mississippi and we gained a certain amount of influence and power in Mississippi, that would be different because we have something to, we put ourselves in a position where now we can offer some kind of benefit. But you don't offer no benefit except the usual benefit that we put ourselves in, being somebody's servant, being somebody's slave. That's the only thing you have to offer because you have nothing else. He sounds just like the Christian waiting on Jesus to return.
Mm-hmm.
You wait on somebody else to do what you can do for yourself. You putting your fate and your destiny in somebody else's hands. Mississippi campaign is about you, about us putting our destiny in our own hands. If we make it, we make it. We don't, we don't. The only person that we can blame is ourselves. As simple as that.
There it is.
That's it. No more blaming other people.
I think that's the conclusion right there.
Yeah, no more waiting on others. No, I'm gonna do this. So it's about me. Either I'm gonna sink or I'm gonna swim. It's up to me. And we shouldn't have no problem because they say they God. They say they gods and kings and queens. Well, this shouldn't be no problem. What's the problem? You God, let there be light. Turn it on, bro. It's simple as that. But apparently, talk is cheap. You know, you're saying a lot of things that you can't back up. And that's what the Quran said. The Quran said, do you think that you gonna say that you believe and not be tried? And see, that's why they don't like Angel Snubbing Up 7, because I'm making them, you saying you making all these claims. Well, let's see it. Do it. You talk about, oh man, I can make 40 points a game. Let's see it. I want to see you do it. Let's see you on the court. Can barely make 5 points. I mean, some of y'all play basketball too. You had them brothers, they talk about how great they are and whatever. Get on the court, can barely make 2 points. I thought you was the next Jordan. Oh, I just had a bad night. Bro, you've been having bad nights for the last 7 days. You know, talk is cheap. And then the brother that's not bragging, he go on the court and make 40 points a game. The brother that ain't bragging, ain't talking about nothing. He can do it. Usually the one with the big mouth can't back it up. That's why they hated Muhammad Ali, because he talked big stuff, but he backed everything up. He did it. So now it's your turn. The Pan-Africans, the Hebrew Israelites, y'all talking all this stuff and what God gonna do and blah, blah. You do know that Master Farad Muhammad, he's the one that caused all the floods in California and the tornadoes in Alabama and the snowstorm that just came through. You know, Master Farad Muhammad did all that. He controlled the snowstorms and the floods and the rains and earthquakes. He can Master Farad Muhammad control all that. And the sad thing about it is, he can't even control his power because the earthquakes be flooding Muslims out. I mean, they be shaking the Muslims up and flooding them out, and they catch the same hell everybody else catch. Like, damn, y'all got a God. He can't control his power. He just shaking the earth, kill everybody, including his own people. Like, what kind of God is that? You can't control your power. But again, it's up to us. We have a choice. We have a choice, and we have a time period. You miss your time period, well, you're going to get what's coming to you. And that's why I hope I'm not even around to see. Because in the scriptures, they talk about the dreadful day of the Lord. They talk about the war of Armageddon, horrible time. You know, the scriptures talk about a time you're going to wish for death, and death is not going to come. Because you're going to have to take this ass whoop. And that's what you're looking at. So
There
death
it
is a blessing. So death would be a blessing because the ass whooping is coming. It's coming.
Talik, you ain't going, man. I've been watching you since 2010. You ain't going nowhere, man. I said, I've been watching you since 2010, man. You ain't going nowhere.
So, you know, like I said, I don't trip off it, you know. Again, I accept my fate. I don't care. I just got to the point I don't care. Whatever would be, would be.
Well, like I said, bro, we appreciate your wisdom, man.
Yes, sir.
You bring good information to us, man. And like I said, ever since you came out with OEM, man, then you know that's what I've been on.
Yes,
and we gonna strive. And like I said, though we may have difference of opinion from a political standpoint, that ain't nothing to trip off of. Like,
exactly,
we can still push forward.
That's right.
When it comes to bringing forth a society where we can have equal footing in this nation, and that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. On that note, I'm finna get ready to go to sleep.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh man, well I thank y'all for coming out, man.
Yeah. Shouts out to Talik, man.
Yes, sir.
His divine masculine, goddamn it.
Well, you know, I had to make an appearance because you know Blackson is my best friend. I was told.
Hey.
So I said, let me go visit my best friend.
Well, damn. Okay. Okay.
I said, damn, Blackson my best friend. Let me go to his house and visit him. Hey, I don't want to disappoint.
Right. Hey. Okay.
Hey, they said, Blackson talked about him and he talked about Blackson. How come they best friends like that?
Because we men.
Yeah, nobody, nobody tripping off all that YouTube and all that stuff. You take things too seriously.
What you say, Talik, man? These people are losers.
Exactly, losers. They want us to be losers along with them. I not today. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't. And I guess that's why, you know, that's why I like Blackson, because he don't take these things, you know, no matter what's said or whatever, he just chalant, you know, he don't trip off of it like that.
In fact, yeah, I've heard, and you know, I don't care. I'm gonna say names. I heard Aaliyah Muhammad say that Blackson started all this mess, and I was like, damn, what did I hear before that? I've heard that before. Oh, Nandy said that. I said, I'll tell you what. There's a stipulation. If Nandy and Aaliyah Muhammad become best friends, call it truth, I will come out and say I was a shit starter. But of course that won't happen, because just like how Aaliyah Muhammad wished you death from your cancer, wished me an accident on 285, she got up there and bragged and boasted how Nandy's brother got stabbed in prison. So I think that's gonna happen. So, but you know, but that's my stipulation though, since I started it. Yeah. So yeah.
Like who does stuff like that, man?
Aaliyah Muhammad.
Right. Like I mean on both sides, man. The people you don't even know, man.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I mean, wow. like, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah. That's how I was like, wow, okay. And
I've
she
never.
got, you know,
Go ahead,
go ahead.
Blackson.
No, I'm saying she almost got excited. Aaliyah got excited when I said that, but I think she forgot about what she said about Nandy's brother. So yeah, so I had to kind of remind her in the chat, because she left a comment. So I had to remind her, don't get too excited, because I remember what you said, and I'm sure Nandy remembers what you said about her brother being stabbed. So yeah.
Oh, I know that woman does. I know she does.
Yeah.
That's not easy to forget.
Oh no, And you know, me and Nandy, we don't fuck with each other. I don't fuck with Nandy. Nandy don't fuck with me. But I ain't never said no shit like that. I was like, oh, that is, I repudiate that kind of talk. That was just, that was horrible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my stipulation though. I will take that if they become damn friends. So that's my stipulation. Now I'll come out and say I'm the shit starter, everybody. That's So that's why I'm in with that. But yeah, that's it, man. That's all I have to say. Yeah, man. But yeah, this is YouTube, man. YouTube
I've never wished harm to nobody, no matter what they said about me. I never wished nobody harm, personal harm, or I never talked about death to your family or your dog Scruffy. I never did to nobody.
When did Allah becomes somebody's personal hitman? That's what I want to know.
He's assassin. Hey, you know
he's what's that movie with Keanu Reeves? What's that that movie? What's that movie, man? Where's the
John Wick?
Yeah, John Wick. Yeah, Allah's John Wick now. That's Allah, man. Allah is John Wick. Goddamn, Aaliyah's personal goddamn hit, man. I said, boy, this woman is too damn much, boy. Just too.
Well, they said, I think they said that John Ali, he was the former secretary for the Nation of Islam. They said that Allah is the one. He said that Allah personally killed Malcolm. He brought in the shotgun and shot Malcolm.
Yeah, see, that kind of stuff is silly, man. That's just, yeah. And wonder why the government labeled them as terrorists. Hey, okay,
exactly.
Like that, yeah, you know.
What did Allah look like?
He didn't say. And there was no, and nobody else saw Allah do nothing either. All those people in the Audubon bar room, and nobody described, nobody called, because Master Farah Muhammad, he's this light skinned guy or whatever. They said it was all brown, black hands that shot Malcolm. They didn't say no light skinned Negro did nothing.
Well, you know how that go, man.
Yeah, but and
I'm
that's
just
another
glad we can move forward from it.
Yeah, but my thing is, the Nation of Islam, those people, the only thing they would have to do is say things happen. This is a part of our history that that we don't like or whatever. It's bad to thing, instead of we didn't do nothing. No, the zealots, you did do what you done. It's simple as that. Just admit and confess to what you done and go on, and we can go on about your business. People are not going to believe that. They're just not going to believe it, because I know I don't. Because even after Malcolm died, they continue with the same behavior, and they still have, look at this woman. Look how she talk. So she's a Muslim and supposed to believe in the teaching of Elijah. Look how she talking. You mean to tell me they didn't kill Malcolm X?
Right.
Look how they still talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did do it. You still have the same mentality to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I have to say. This brother need to go ahead and get him some sleep. We all need to get out of here. Thank you.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man. I appreciate you stopping by, Talik, man. You need to do it more often.
Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I will, since I just learned that Blackson is my best friend.
What's link and put your put your link in the chat too, man. You gotta definitely put your link in the chat, man, because
I mean, Blackson, have we ever talked on the telephone?
No. We just talked on YouTube. Just on
YouTube, and we text. And we text and email.
Yep.
We never talked exact on the telephone.
Mm-mm.
one-on-one. We've never done that. Only text and emails and on live stream.
Yeah, live stream. Yeah, that's right.
But I don't know. But you know, people make these assumptions or whatever. But again, like I said, I'm not going back to 2021. This is 2023, and we moving forward.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna help. We're gonna try to heal our own demons that we carry as individuals, and we are going to seek more positive things and solutions. We want solutions, and we want to solve this problem once and for all. That's what we
right.
want to do.
That's right. And before I get off, man, no, I was gonna say before I get off, so, I know they like making respond videos,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah. You already know it, bro.
I just want to say to either to if it's Noble or if it's Leah Muhammad, in the name of Allah, the beneficent, merciful, please don't put my name in nothing. I don't know you. I don't have no interaction with you, but I see what you do here online, and it ain't a good look.
Yes, sir.
So, I just want to leave it at that. And shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shouts out to Blackson. Shouts out to Talik.
Yes, sir.
And that's what it is, man.
All right, man. Well, man, I want to thank both of y'all brothers for coming on, man. Shit. Yeah, man. Anytime, brother. Anytime, man. And
yeah, had a good laugh.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah, definitely give a shout out. What you got lined up for tomorrow, Talik?
Nothing that I know of.
Okay. I know tomorrow's Tuesday, so I don't got nothing lined up either. But sometimes I do a show from the truck, but I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling, and it just all depends. And then if my damn headphones are working right. But yeah. But we got something on Wednesday, and then Nature Mom. I know I did it real early last time. 10 a.m. we got a show, but I know that's kind of early for a lot of people. So yeah, we had a good conversation, her and I. But yeah.
Yeah, I heard some of that.
Okay, cool.
I think I commented on that video.
Okay. Yes. Cool. Yeah. Well, shoot, man. I like to
participate. I like to put in a comment or two. I like to participate and put in a comment or two. I don't like just being out in the wings. What they say out there in the boondocks. I like to let you know I'm here. I'm listening to some of it.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate.
It's how I feel. According to how I feel, I'll come in and speak a little bit and talk with us. A little bit.
Okay.
And before I go, one last thing. But before the night is done, please, if you could, to everybody that's listening, remember to and honor one of our greatest ancestors on this day that they made a federal holiday.
Yes.
The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, for sure. And one of his greatest quotes of all time, "We coming to get our check."
Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember that.
And with that being said, I'm going to say peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace indeed. Shoot.
Well, we gone out of here, Blackson.
All right, Angel, man. Appreciate you, brother.
You up?
All right. Shout out to everybody. Peace, y'all.